All right, Bones, good to be back. Good to be back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's your host, Lynn Orban, broadcasting live down here by the bayou down in southeast Arkansas. I'd like to say hello to everybody who's watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, and WLFEDB.com. Hello to everyone. And also those people who are watching us on delay around the world at their various times. And of course, all the people watching on their favorite podcast networks at WLFEDB automatically puts my show on all of those networks. So, hello to y'all, whatever time of day, whatever day, a year from now. I hope we're still here. As February 29th, we are here presently. You're here, I hope. And if you listen to this 2 or 3 years down the road, I hope we're all still here. Anyway, welcome to the show. Tonight, we bring back a popular guest here on the show, psychic Chris Garcia. You saw him pretty in pink on the banner. If you follow me on Facebook, which most of you do. And we're going to bring him out in just a few minutes. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world today. I'm not sure what's going on. Can't explain it. So I'm not going to get into it. We just got a busy place. Of course, we're always busy here in the United States. We're crazy like that. We like to do things in our sleep over here. All right. We will go through the intro right now, and then we'll bring on Chris Garcia. Bones, play the intro, please.
Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Southern Fried Paranormal with Len Dorman featuring Bones. Catch us on Spotify, iHeart, iTunes, Spreaker, Facebook, Stream, and everywhere else you catch your podcasts. And of course, WLFE-DB.com. Now, from the backwoods of southeast Arkansas, right beside the Bayou Bartholomew, the longest bayou on the planet, broadcasting from downtown metropolitan Cane Creek Township, here is your host, Len Dorman.
All right. Like I said, we're going to bring out Chris Garcia in just a second. Or 2, or 3, or 4. Oh, come on. Where am I? I'm at that point where I can't find stuff. I know it was there. How's that for an intro?
That sounds kind of creepy.
Well, you know
Hi,
yourself,
Mr.
creepy stuff happens every time you're on the show.
Oh, yes.
Tonight is not my internet's problem. I have I've got right now the fastest internet I've had since I've done the show the last years.
Kind of odd. I don't know.
I've actually, I've
It
actually,
is.
I've actually got enough upload speed to turn the camera on, but I'm on the wrong computer. I did not think it was going to have that kind of speed because I've been having
No,
issues
you
with it all week. So we're kind of stuck with this unless I change computers out, and I'm not going to do that.
no, but you know what, Lynn? It's been a very glad that you have me on. It's been kind of very interesting. I really don't bring up anything within my personal life, but just let me tell you, my life has completely changed in a way where, just put it this way, I lost someone very special in my family. I was thinking about, well, we don't have to because I never told you anything because, life continues, but it's very touchy subject. I'm already going on maybe a month and a half, maybe going on 3 months since I lost this person. Very special to me, very important person in my life. Um, how do I keep going? Everybody says you're a person in your life wouldn't want you to stop, so I'm here just continuing what I do, and that person is watching over me and on the other side. By the way, this is recent, man, very
Oh,
recent.
sorry to hear that.
Um, no, you're fine, but I'm gonna tell you what I want you to guess who this person is. Do you have any idea
No,
who
I
this
do
person
not.
be? My mom.
No, I have no idea.
It's my mom, dude.
Your mother.
Yes, sir.
That that
Yeah.
that that's big when something's going on with your mother.
Yes. Yeah. When it's your mom that brought you into this world, it's nothing like it, dude. It's all my friends. Well, not all of them, but some of them still have their moms with them. Um, it's changed my perspective. The readings that I have done since this past, dude, there is no words for it. It's kind of like I upgraded, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay, somebody told me this years and years and years ago. Someone told me a long time ago, maybe like 5 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't remember precisely. Your mom comes and she leaves this plane. She's gonna give you something. You're gonna come stronger. Maybe she didn't tell you something. So when she crossed Lynn, I don't feel any different. But the sight of what I see now has sharpened tenfold.
Okay, I
Okay,
imagine so.
so it's like more of like I've always been a seer, but I've been, just put it this way, like I upgraded, so to speak. Um, and then on top of that, she's been showing herself because we had to cross her over, and that's one of the hardest things to do. By the way, I had a good friend of mine, John, do that. He's in the chat, by the way. Thank you, John, for doing that. Very touchy. Um, but yeah, it's been tough. But even though she's here at the house, just to let you know. Not that I have to say that much information, but she's here. I just gotta just do one last thing, and then I put her in the niche, and then she's done. Which already tells you that she was not buried. So I want to say something because I know that since you have that spirit box, you don't have to turn it on tonight, but I'm pretty sure she can hear us through the airwaves since you're a show. Mom, I know you're watching over us, and I want to say I love you and give a shout out to you as always, and in memory of your name. So, just want to love to my mom. Um, and by the way, then I know that you probably don't have a problem. I don't know. I don't, because I know you've done it before for me. Um, but if people wanted to come on and join me, can they? I'm just
Sure,
asking for your permission.
sure.
Okay, I just want to know. So you heard that. If anybody wants to come on, all you can do is ask. But but it's been a very interesting thing. I have only done this since this has is recent for me because she passed away on the 19th. This K2 is the thing that I've been working with. Okay, with her communication, I get responses, but I'm not using it tonight. But this is what I've been using to talk to her, and it's been very effective. I also have been doing like talk to her in a way where just like talking to anybody and see if she show a sign, and she's been doing very very well. Uh, we just well actually not we the group that my family spiritual family, we found out that everybody says that she's gotten stronger since she's on the other side and she came back. Um, we're hearing a lot more capping, full apparition. We're getting like just different things depending on who it is. There was a lot of people that my mom knew. Um, but it's been just a very interesting change this year, and I have gone through this cycle. Well, I knew that something was going to happen this year. I just didn't know what, and now it's different. But I still continue, and I'm pretty sure in the back of your head, like, how are you so calm? The man upstairs is helping me, and that's all I can say. It's amazing how much you can talk to unconditional love and knowing that you're always going to be okay. And then it's just it's amazing. Dude. I'm speechless to be honest with you. But we've done a lot of good shows together, and yes, we always have technical issues. Now tonight we can talk about whatever, whenever. Now I don't know, and this is what I was thinking. And from your perspective, since it's too fresh for me, knowing that you're very good in this aspect, from what you see, my perception and the way my demeanor looks, do you think maybe this year is not a good time to try to communicate with the box? Wait till the end of the year, or do you prefer maybe waiting until maybe like October, November timeframe to try to talk to her in that aspect? Because
I,
everybody
I'd,
tells me
I'd
they
say
think.
I'd say wait till at least September.
Why do you say that?
Uh, give some time for a new spirit, any of them, to get used to their surroundings, learn how everything works, so they can communicate.
Okay, you can do that. That just kind of hits it on the nail because everybody has told me you're not ready. You're not ready to hear her voice on the
Right?
box because you
I'm
always
not.
heard her box. You're over. Yeah.
We could wait to November 1st,
Oh my God, that would
the
be
Day of the Dead.
insane.
That's when your relatives come to visit you anyway.
Okay. Wow, that would be really insane. Yeah, I think that would be very touchy for me. But you're right. I think I would say to wait. Um, but yeah, I think it would be a good idea to wait because I personally feel like a part of me is ready and then a part of me is not. Um, and just to hear her like that, I don't know how I would react to it. I'm pretty sure I would be happy, but then I would be hurting as well. But yeah, I think we should do that on the first because that does kind of irrelevant.
Yeah,
Would
because
be the perfect time.
this past year I had a show on Halloween, the 31st.
Okay.
I had a show
Yeah.
on the first, and I had a show on the second, which could be 3 days of the dead. I did not get to do the bonfire on the second. That's supposed to end everything.
Okay.
So either we could either do it the first or the second, or you could be on both shows. You don't have to stay
Okay.
here
Can we do that?
pop in. We
Yeah,
can
I
do a
can
little
do
something,
that.
pop out, and kind of celebrate the day of the day. All three days of the days. That's actually should be a plural there of the dead, which
Okay.
was of course Halloween on the 31st. which of course it means
Okay.
Hallows Eve, which means you communicate
Okay.
with the dead November 1st, and where you go visit your ancestors on the 1st, and the 2nd, your relatives come to see you.
Okay. Sounds
And
good. But then we can do it in one or the day before because it's the day before when we start the show, and then at 12 o'clock it's the next day. Correct?
right.
Okay. We can do that. We can
And
do that. Sounds like a plan.
you're supposed to have a bonfire, and I was going to do an outside show with a real bonfire.
Mhm.
But
Oh wow.
this past year, uh, I was well, we had a burn ban. We're in a burn ban now. I can't light a fire outside now. I couldn't light a fire
Mm,
uh, last year at all because we hadn't had
yeah.
rain. We hadn't rained in about 3 weeks. We've had a
Oh
little bit
my
here,
god.
but it's not been a soaking rain, so they've declared us under a burn ban here. You remember Texas in the Panhandle is burning
Yeah.
down, and the
Mhm.
Panhandle's, by the way the crow flies, is not that far away from here.
Mhm.
Clear it is. Hello.
Oh my god. Look at my goodness. You see an
Long
old friend
time
that
no
you
chat,
recognize?
Lynn. And hi, Chris.
Hello, Chris, Christopher.
He's a good friend of mine. He's part of my family, by the way. Thank you for coming on, Christopher.
Oh,
You're welcome. Thank you. You're
y'all
welcome.
got married?
Uh,
I've
no.
known Lynn for over 10 years.
Did you hear what he said, Christopher? That we got married? Did you hear that? Oh
I,
my
um,
god.
Lynn is a very good paranormal host. I've known him for quite a long time. I absolutely trust him.
Yes, I do, and I do trust him. And how long have we known each other, Lynn? Since we have had Ayakasha. That's another friend
Several
of mine. I don't
years.
know if she'll come. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
we
hadn't
have
talked
known each other
in, in
for
quite a
quite some
while.
time, and
And we've been friends, Chris, for quite a while.
Yes.
yes, and then me and Christopher have known each other. How long, Christopher?
Since 2013.
Yeah, it's a long time. And then get this. You want to hear some trippy too, Lynn? He knew my mom too.
Ah,
So he's actually got to talk to her. He's actually got to see her. So, and then it was funny because there was times when me and him didn't talk, and she always asked about him. She always asked about him. So, it's amazing. It's just insane. Oh, and I don't know who's in chat right now. Is everybody in chat, Christopher? I don't know if you can show Lynn who the people are. I don't know if you can rotate the camera so you can, so
I can
everybody.
show the comments page. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
yeah,
Hi, John. If-
we got John's on Facebook. Uh, I cast for Don
Hi,
on
John.
is in Facebook.
Well, you have to click on it, John. Lynn can explain it to you. I think you've done it. You click on that link. It might be different on the phone.
If it's
I
on
would say you
phone,
click.
if it's on phone, you'll need to click on the upper right hand corner, the hamburger bar. You know, on the hamburger bar on the upper right hand corner, he needs to go switch and enter Chrome.
You got to go to click on Chrome, and then you click on that, and you have to copy and paste it. I don't know if you can do that for them, Christopher. Maybe they can avoid all that copy.
It'll switch it to him automatically if he follows the StreamYard link and follows the
Okay.
directions.
Okay. There you go. So this is my family. Since you already know Christopher, you know that I've known a lot of people, and I know a lot of people just like Christopher does. Um, but yeah, it's been just very, very interesting year. even though everything's fresh for me. But the idea of really trying to talk to her on the Day of the Dead would be a good thing. Um, by that time, I would probably be already kind of like more or less healed. Um, and I would be ready to talk to her. As of now, I don't know how I would react. I would probably just cry, I think.
Yeah,
You know, the
probably.
way that, yeah, and I just don't feel that I'm ready to hear her voice on a box, you know.
I understand.
And it's funny because I was thinking about hitting you up about this, but I said to myself, I'm just not ready to hear her on that damn device, you know.
I understand.
And
It's a little bit too soon.
so,
It's sooner than
yeah,
I
and
would
it's
like.
what
I would not feel comfortable doing it this soon. I'd rather wait a little bit.
I mean, more likely she probably would come through, but for me, I don't know.
Right,
I I think for me, she probably would come through, but the chances of me ready to hear what she's got to say,
right.
I don't think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm just not ready.
But she may not
She'll
be
let you know
ready.
when
You're
she's
not
ready.
ready. I'm not ready. So that's a sure sign of a blinking light to give it some time.
Yeah. Thank you, Akasha. Yeah, but it's amazing because I mean, it's been just an amazing thing, and I can tell you right now, my perception and demeanor has completely changed. It's changed so much, and everybody has seen, how I've been acting. There's days where I do cry, and there's days that I just don't, and it's like I'm learning a lot, and knowing that it's being on my end, being a gifted psychic and medium, reading other people, it's simple, but when it comes to your own blood, it's
Hmm.
different.
Well, I
And
know
and
what you're
that's
going
one
through.
thing I've learned.
I lost my
So
mother in '97.
what?
Yeah, I lost my
Okay, I'm gonna
father
ask you
in
how old were
'91. I
you?
lost my mother in '97.
How old were you when you lost your mom, and how old were you when you lost your dad? Were you the same age?
Well, no, they died 6 years apart.
Oh, so they 6 years apart. Okay, so
So
then, so you
uh,
were okay.
let's see, let's see. I was in my late 30s when my father passed away. I turned 40 in '96, the year the Olympics were in Atlanta, and my mother died the next year. So my mother died when I was 41.
Oh wow.
I mean, my father passed away. I was still in my 30s.
Can you still hear me?
What's strange about him? Uh, he died, and I was about the same age he was when he adopted me.
Okay.
So that was a little interesting tidbit. And on a different subject, Chris, Chris,
Me?
Yeah, I'm here.
okay,
I'm here.
uh, uh, all right, where'd you get that shirt?
Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, somebody was trying to call me, so I messed up the damn thing again. So I have to hold my phone because every time they call, it interferes with the Bluetooth. So now I can hear
Right.
you, but I have to hold the phone. Yeah. Well, go ahead. You can talk. Go ahead.
Uh, where did you get that shirt you're wearing?
Which one? This one?
The one you're wearing.
That one I got at Oh man, I can't even think. It's a place. Oh man, I can't even think of it. I was gonna say Home Depot, but it's not. There's like it's like up here, not that far from where I live. Maybe about 20, 30 minutes. I can't think of the name on the top of my head. Um, but
Did
it's
you
like a
get?
place where they sell like it's a good place where it's like I can't think of it, but I would have to
Okay.
text you the name. I can't think of it right now.
The Did you get the brand that goes with it?
Yes, I did. I even got Yellowstone on the back of it. It's in big letters.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Yellowstone. I love all of them.
A modern western,
Yeah, modern western. Yeah,
kind of a cross between a western and The Sopranos. Because
yeah.
somebody gets shot every episode.
Oh shit! But yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's just amazing. Hi, Rennie. Yeah,
Hey,
but yeah,
Chris, if you're a fan of the show, you know where they take people and take them to the train station. They take them to that
yeah,
county where nobody lives because it says nobody lives there. There's no sheriff, no people, and they've been dumping bodies in that gully for 200 years.
yeah.
Can you imagine cranking up a ghost box on that cliff where they throw the people off?
Oh my God! You know what's funny? 'Cause there's this one episode with I can't think of his name. The main character, the guy with the hat.
Everybody wears
I
a
can't
hat.
think of it. Forgot his name. He's always known like when he does that with his
See,
lip. I want to say Kevin Costner. I think that's his name.
Kevin Costner's the lead character. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Okay. Well, there's
John
this
Dutton.
one where he ties him up. Okay. He ties him up, and then he's like, "Damn you, bastard! You had to make me do this shit to you. Damn you!" Like that. And then he unties him. He gives him a gun. He stands far away. He said, I could just throw you over. Make your move, bud. Make your move. And he stands far away and he shot him. And then when he shot him, he looks around and just rolls over him with a ditch. And I mean, because they don't go up, where the cameraman doesn't go up to the ditch. But knowing that it's pitch black, what you're talking about,
Right.
you cannot see. You can't even hear like, you don't hear nothing. So you know it's deep. Because when I saw that episode, I was like, oh my God, these. And then they go to the same corner, and I want to say it's Wyoming, where they dump, where it's like in the curve. There was a sign in the movie that where it says Wyoming. I don't know
Right.
if it's that really on the corner because it's out of their state where they have that big big
Right.
house and the
Hmm.
barn and all that. But when I saw that part, I was like, oh my God, I bet you they keep going to this area and they dump bodies because it's out of jurisdiction. And you're
Right.
right, they can't do nothing because there's no lights there.
Right. There's no
So
lights, there's no people, there's no law. There in that county, there's no sheriff because nobody lives there.
yeah, and but it really is amazing because
Of course, how many
I
people
just
in
don't have words
Wyoming?
for
I
it.
mean, there's nobody there in Wyoming.
I don't know, but I that's where I thought it was. That's what I thought.
I mean, there's just not many people there. That
Yeah,
state, population wise, is smaller than Arkansas. We've only got 3 million people living here.
yeah.
See, when I moved from Chicago, who has 3 million people in it inside the city limits, I moved to a state with 3 million people in the entire state.
Wow.
I
Okay,
think,
now, I'm gonna
I
tell
think,
you something too, Lynn.
okay,
Can you hear me good, or do I sound far away?
go ahead.
Okay, do I sound far away, or can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, so with all this stuff going on, before all this stuff, my mom was fine. During the time, I was ordering a lot of different things. Okay, I was already going through freaking the people out before my mom was, she was still here. One day, I said, I'm gonna order these cards, dude. I don't even know why I was drawn to them. So guess what? I ordered these cards. Okay, I'm going back to the gypsy days. I'm gonna show you why. these cards trip people out, and a lot of people are asking for them. So I'm gonna show you, okay? But before I do that, I'm just gonna, if there's any messages tonight, just wanna open you up so you can say hi to Lynn if there's any messages. But as of now, I'm only having you to say hi to him, okay? So stop. And, okay, so before I show you the first card that I just did for you, this is what they look like.
Okay.
Now the card right here is for you, but I'm gonna show you what they look like. It's diamonds, and they got words, and each card has words.
Okay.
Each card, you have the king, the queen, have everything. So the card I got for you is attraction, but all one way. 5 of diamonds.
Aha.
So you have sexual, animal, and mechanism. So in other words, you attract people. Unstable, unforeseen circumstances. These are the words that are being told to tell you. You have financial setbacks in the past, furniture, appliances in the city. Social, not wanting to be alone. So you have a lot of attraction, and you have this mechanism that no matter where you go, you're gonna attract stuff. And to me, knowing that I know you now, but not your personal life, to me, you're like a damn magnet where you just like, they're like, you know what, I want Lynn to come to this location. So what people do is that the spirits use people in the living, and the people that are location or whatever the case may be, they ask the people that are the owners of the location, and they said, we want Lynn, because the spirits are drawn to you like a magnet. But if they cannot talk to you through spirit, then they'll ask the person of the owner of the, like for example, a Salem or a church or a building or whatever the case may be. It could be residential, it could be a business. And from what I'm being told is that you're just a damn magnet. You're just like, oh wait, we know Len. He's been around for a long time. So that's the card I got for you. But
Okay.
let me tell you, since I got these cards are really trippy. A lot of people tell me, damn, you're going back to the gypsy days, because a lot of these cards, a lot of people would use them because they didn't have the tarot. They would have like the regular poker cards, and these are what these are. But these are special made because, um, I guess the lady where I bought them from, she's intuitive, so she made a bunch of copies. I guess I don't know how she did it, but she made a bunch of them, and she sold them real quick. And get this, when I had ordered these, there was only one left, and at that time I was like, you know what? I don't know where I'm dropping these damn cards. I'm not gonna ask,
Hang on a
and I'm not
second,
gonna. I
Chris.
guess, huh?
You talk about animal magnetism.
Yeah.
The is just walked in the room, and she is wanting smoochies. So I got to go there.
What?
They're dead. Chris is dead.
Are you
Why you
joking?
kill Chris? He broke. Wow.
Say it again.
Okay, I'm back.
So what did you say?
Gail just went to bed.
Oh, okay. So
So
what were you saying about the card?
huh?
What were you saying about the card?
Oh,
The card I just.
I was going to say, if you want to have a little bit of fun on that in that spirit that you just talked about, if you go on my Facebook page, just down 4 or 5 posts, you'll see where I did a show Tuesday night,
Oh
a live
wow.
Echo Vox session. Now, I had a lot of quiet times, but I had spirits addressing me by my name. And
Oh my.
I think I had a dead friend of mine who died about 5 years ago come in, and I got a, a first name and the guy's last name.
Oh my God.
So there's a lot of times that the voices were just quiet. I was getting nothing, just dead air. But I got several voices which were quite pertinent.
Wow.
So you can listen to that on your own time, and you can see what I got there. And that
Okay.
show was done live. Yep, Christopher, you are here, and
Now, if anybody else wants to try to come on,
uh,
if
you've
you're
got
on the phone,
you've got Brittany saying me, and you've got Julie Ann Clifford saying me.
now if anybody wants to come on, if you're on an Android, it should go to click on what is that word I can't think of? You click on Chrome, and when you click on Chrome, because I have an Android, so when you click on the Chrome, it's gonna say click on here. It's gonna go to StreamYard, and it's gonna link you in. Now on the iPhones, I believe it's copy link, and then you paste it. Then you gotta go back and go on the search bar where like you're searching on your phone, like if you're doing it on the web. You hit it, you tap it, you like copy, I couldn't even talk, copy and paste it. Once you do that, it's gonna go like all blue and then it's gonna go across the screen. Follow the directions. You click on it on Samsung Internet, because that's what mine did on my tablet. Then you go down, and then it should go right into. Um, I think it should say it should go right into the StreamYard, and you shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah,
So all you got to do is
the
follow
link
the
I gave you,
instructions.
yeah, the link I gave you from StreamYard should take you bring you right to the show.
Okay, so you heard that, guy. So I don't know if Christopher can do this for us. I don't know if he can do it. Christopher with, I mean, I'm pretty sure Lynn won't mind. Can you put the StreamYard on the in the chat on the show so they can click on it, please?
Yeah, doing it
That's
right
if they
now.
want to come on. I don't know how to copy and paste it, so I can't do that on this. Hi, John. John, you've been on the show before. You should have a problem trying to come on, John. John.
Now, if we get anybody that's not supposed to be on the show, I will take them. I will remove them.
Okay, okay, all right. No, if anybody doesn't want to come on, the only ones that I will allow, the ones that I told them they can come on. Um, but you know, if y'all just want to say hi and say hi to Lynn, you can just come on for a little bit and then you can leave if you want. Um, and you know, they won't mind as long as you don't, I guess, cause any problems. Then you're good. So
Yeah, I don't want a bunch of dudes in here saying let's get naked and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a family-oriented show.
Yes, it
yes,
is.
exactly. We don't want to show. We don't want to see no muscles, no skin. Yeah. Brittany's like, LOL. Oh my god.
Okay, hello. I can't get it to work. John, just click on the link. It should send you right here.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe you
click
might have to
on
turn
it.
off your phone. Maybe you have to click on the phone. Um, let me see if I. Oh yeah, it does. See, I'm trying to see. It goes even goes to my other phone. Okay, I'm gonna hit out. Okay. See, it does work on my end because I just hit the link on the on the phone, and it hit right into it. So it does work, man. The one that you just shared on the chat on the show, it does work.
Some phones don't work. Of course, that's why I use computers. I don't even try to log on Facebook on my phone. In fact, I think I removed Facebook from my phone.
Yeah, it depends on the version of Android. You have to be running 13 or later to use StreamYard effectively.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't
I,
know. I guess
I,
it should
I, I,
work.
I think you're right, Christopher, but I don't have, and iPhones, of course, a little bit differently.
Yeah,
That's
you
why,
have to be running at 15 if you're using an iPhone.
yeah, John's got an iPhone.
If he's not running iPhone 15, the latest model, he can't come in that way.
Yeah.
So maybe
Now
the
you know
issue,
what I
John,
can't.
is the iPhone.
Well, you know what I can do, but I would have to rotate the phone. So if they wanted to, you wanted to say hi to everybody in chat, you can do that. But I would have to not hang up this one, but call the other chat, and then they can wave on the camera. They would
Well,
be like,
hello, Ren.
"Hey!"
Glad you're enjoying the show.
We got
Yeah, what?
everybody here.
You know what, Lynn? You're terrible when you said don't get naked. I'm not naked.
No, you're not. It's kind of
And
cool down
plus,
here tonight.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. If they did, they'd be like this, Lynn.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
freezing up
God.
here. I would not even
Mhm.
try.
It's
They'd be like,
cold
oh my
here.
God. I don't
It's
want
not
to see that.
It's 29 here.
29. Wow, it's only about 40 here.
No,
Of course, that's the
but you
beauty
know
of
what,
living in
Lynn?
the South.
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania still.
Right. And
Yeah, up here it's cold,
I'm
dude.
down here in southeast Arkansas.
You
It
live
is
near
cold.
Fortis, don't you?
Live where?
Fortis, Arkansas?
Fordyce?
Yes.
Not too far from Fordyce, you're right. It's a little bit to the west of us.
That's a nice little town.
Yeah. I met a guy that lives in a small town that's a suburb of Fordyce. So, if Jimmy's listening, hello, Jimmy. He,
I
you
was
know,
gonna ask you some. I was gonna ask you something, and I like to be tested sometimes. You know how like when you did that beautiful house, and then we were all. I think it was me, Harley, and Amy, I believe. Um, remember that big house that you showed us, and it was like making that noise like doom, 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 and it was like showing and then I told you like there was kids running on the in the yard. I don't remember what house it was, but I was like, that is a big house. Do you remember when you were showing me that? Yeah, that one. Oh my God, look at that, guys. That house is haunted. I mean, you could feel the energy to it. Um, it is just amazing on the sides. Um, it was really trippy when um you can see on I think I don't know if he has other clips of besides that, but that house is like. And then I told him something about the window. I believe it's to the. Hold on. It was the left. Okay, there is a female standing to the left of that window. I don't know if y'all can see because he took it down. But that is one of the locations that is insane. I usually like to be challenged with Lynn. I always challenge myself with that because it's just to be on top of things. Um, now that you showed that, then do you have any pictures of anything that you know of, but I'm not of yet? So do you have any like a museum to show me? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no skin.
Well,
Huh?
that wasn't skin, that was wax. So that was a wax figurine of
Well, he looks real. Just
that's Napoleon. That's Napoleon in a bathtub.
oh, that's right. When I picked up on the Napoleon, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right. I remember reading him, and then I remember for some reason you got kicked out. Remember when I was picking
Yeah.
up on that, and then we're like, we're never gonna bring that name up again. So outside of that, do you have any? I don't know why, but I keep seeing. Hold on. Is there a movie theater that you have? I don't know why. I keep seeing a movie theater. I want to say it's like brick, and then there is like an alley, but it's like between two buildings. I want to say like it's going straight down, and then it's like it can go, and then it ends up to where this on the other side of the alley. There's like a white building. I don't know what I'm looking at, but this theater has big sign. It's actually think they closed it, but it's like back in the old days when you would go in, and then it's not like the movies that the way they used to go in and you just pay the tickets. Like now it had like a booth, and then you would be like, yeah, you know what? And it give you like a little list. It was like right when you walked to the theater, it was like a little booth, and then the teller was already in between a little booth or whatever, and then you would go in, and they give you a little list. Say, what movie would you like? And then once you did it, it had double doors. Does that ring a bell?
I'm trying to think. It's not rung. It hasn't rung a bell yet.
I don't know why, but I keep seeing a theater for some reason. But it could be a theater. Maybe it's been like shut down for a long time. I want to say it's like maybe going on. I want to say like 6 years. I want to believe. But yeah, I don't know why I'm seeing a theater. It's just like right in my face. I'm like, okay, I get the point. So yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, now you're tripping me. Oh my god. Okay, why do you do this to me, Lynn? Every time. Oh my god, dude.
You know where that is, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's in North Side Chicago. That is the
Oh
Biograph.
wow.
That is the theater where John Dillinger went with two ladies. One of them dressed in a white blouse and an orange skirt. When she walked out, when they walked out, the FBI was standing right. One of them was standing right here. Well, I can't. Right under the word today and the marquee, he was standing right there.
Okay.
And the orange dress was a sign. Now the lights under the marquee made it appear red, so they always said the lady in the red dress. And he walked a few steps down to the alley and was shot in the alley
Oh my god, dude.
and died just a few doors down from the biograph in the alleyway. It's where he landed.
Oh my god, did you have a picture of the alley? Oh my god, dude.
There's the spot where he died.
Wow. Creepy. Oh my god. Why do I do this shit to myself? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. You can remove the camera. Oh my god.
Here's the alleyway when I was investigating it at night. I think that's the
Oh,
alleyway, or
okay,
is that
that looks
inside
like
of
it's
a bar?
got red eyes, dude. That
This
looks
was
trippy.
this was a creepy picture. I don't know why it turned out like that, but that's the way it turned out. That is just that was a little bit crazy.
Wow. Weird.
Here's a
Guys,
little
if you
bit.
could just see my face, because every time I freak out, I make a certain face, and I'm doing it right now. And you know what? Everyone's gonna be like, Chris, remember, don't say you don't know nothing because technically you do.
Okay, here's a little bit
Oh my
broader
god, and
view.
it's red, dude. Are you serious?
It was red when this photo was taken. Now there is a big mural of Dillinger painted in that alley.
Oh wow. That is weird.
That's where he was killed and shot killed by the FBI.
I'm having a psychic moment, and it hit me right in the face. You know what? And remember that last time when I had you on, and they told you, Harley and Amy said, Lynn, don't listen to Chris. If he tells you he does not know nothing, tell him that he's full of shit because he knows shit. Do you remember them telling you
Uh
that?
huh. Uh huh.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, every time I do some weird show with you or just on anything for matter, they're like, Chris, stop saying that phrase. You do know shit. Stop. So yeah, I can't do it no more. Cause, but it's weird because when you said the lights above where the movie theater is, it turns red. So is that building still standing?
What, the biograph? Yes, it is. By the way, you said something key. You said it's been closed a long time. That
Yes.
theater is split into three or four different size theaters for plays. It's been completely upgraded inside, but during COVID, it closed and they've never reopened it.
Okay.
It's been closed since COVID
You're
hit.
shitting me, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. If that's you, Mom, talking to me, you're creeping me out, Mom. But then again, you get to see everything now up there. Now she gets to see everything, Lynn. You know what someone told me? What your mom didn't know, she knows now.
Yep.
What she did not know,
Wow.
she knows now.
Oh, by the way, those pictures that I took of the theater in the alleyway were taken a few
Uh
years
huh.
ago on the anniversary of the event.
Okay, you remember when you showed those red eyes?
Here is Richard Crowe, the late Richard Crowe,
Okay.
with a Tommy gun in his hand at a bar across the street of the biograph. It's taken the late great Richard Crowe, one of the greatest ghost hunters who ever lived, the godfather of paranormal in Chicago, and I was at his event,
Wow.
and that was taken across the street. He did not get to do the event the next year because that happened in the shooting happened in July, so that event was the July before he died the next June.
Oh my god, dude. Okay,
So
now I'm
uh,
getting
he,
weird sensations.
he
Um,
died 11 months after that event.
okay, did someone die of a heart attack?
Uh, no, he had two things wrong with him. He had a urinary tract infection, and they went in to fix that, and they found a extremely aggressive cancer, and he died within a matter of days.
But did he have heart issues?
Uh, he had a weaker heart because he's a big man, but
Okay,
he
I'm
died from
done.
a
I'm done. I'm
urinary
done.
tract
Oh my god.
infection and cancer.
Shit! Oh my god! Why do I do this shit to myself? Oh my god! Wow. Okay, that explains the chest pain because right now I'm hurt. It's like, oh my god, dude, that's trippy. I gotta take a deep breath. I'm actually, oof, dude, that is trippy. You know what? When you showed those eyes, you know what came to my mind? Remember when we did that other show when we did, and I told you, was there like a highway and it was going this way, or like a road that was going that way? Remember when you said that there was a man that got hit because the bike, but then you
Right?
were showing the pictures out in the field, and then I told you, why do I get a feeling that out in the woods that was Mothman? Those that picture when you, I don't know if you took it or whoever took those picture in the alley. The first thing that came up to my mind was a Mothman. Why I don't know. But when I looked at that picture with the red eyes, that's the first thing that popped in my head. And then I thought, you got to be kidding me. Why would the picture come out like that with red eyes? That doesn't, that, I mean, to me, people would think it's red dots. But when I saw that, it looks like eyes. It looks like eyes to me.
Yeah, that
I don't
that
know,
that
dude.
that was a weird pic.
Did you take that picture?
I took it inside the bar that had lights, but for some reason on that particular photo, only the red one showed up. So that was just pure weird.
Oh, dude, I'm tripping. Okay, that's weird. That is so
That
weird.
it was a weird photo.
There been sightings of the Hat Man in that area too?
There hasn't been too many people investigating that alley. They painted the mural on there. I'd love to get somebody to investigate it on the anniversary, but nobody's done it yet.
Well, I'm being told you might find some theories of the Hat Man not that far from that area. I want to say more to, hold on, more to the left of the building. What is that?
You see the girl
What
on
am
the
I?
right?
Yes. What am I looking at? Lenny, you there?
Oh,
This is weird, dude. Hell.
Now, let me tell you why I took her. Well, why I've got that her picture still.
Okay.
That's a photo shoot I did about 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and that picture you just saw was taken. The picture of her standing there was taken by somebody else, but the picture here I took. The copyright down here is mine. Before anybody starts raising hell, only I can raise hell about that because that's my copyright. But I took that photo. She is currently in prison
Say what?
for a double murder where she had a lover who she spent the night with. woke up beside him, got up, disguised herself, put blackface on, put a hoodie on, went over to another girl's house that was also dating the same guy and was pregnant by him, and unloaded a gun into the a woman's body and torso, intentionally killing the unborn fetus and the mother to be. She's now in jail for life for infanticide and murder one.
Okay, when you said that picture, and you're the one that drew that other picture, correct?
Do what now?
That other picture of the girl, the one you said that, the one I was looking at, right? The other
Yeah.
one that looked like a cartoon picture, you
Uh
drew
huh.
that.
Uh, what you talking about?
Or like the scripture, or the scripture of the picture, like it looked like a drawing.
Oh, you're talking about the Napoleon in a tub?
Yeah, no, not the one. It's the one where you showed that picture of that girl. The one that you just showed right now. The one I was laughing with the black with the red hair.
This one?
Not that one. The other one.
This one?
That one. Yeah. You know what? I mean I know that that is a woman, but in some weird way, I getting a mail like she was disguising herself to get out as a male, but she came out. She went in as a woman and she came out as a male. That's just weird. I'm seeing that. I don't know why. Okay,
She
that's weird. Okay, can you take that picture off for a second? Because I'm trying to think. Oh my
she
god, that is
she
so
was
weird.
a little bit presumptuous. Uh, God knows how long the list is of people she had sex with. When the photo shoot was over, she posed naked on the back of a couch in my studio.
You know what's so weird?
And you
That
know what?
picture, if it's the same girl, Lynn, she wanted to be a man, even though she was a woman. She wanted to have her her. I don't want to say it. I don't know if I can, but her sexuality to be changed.
Hmm, I don't know.
Dude, I'm tripping. I am tripping like bad right now. Wow. Okay, I'm freaking out, man. Like I told John before I don't know, I'm pretty sure they're still watching. I already had told even Christopher it was gonna be a long night. This is part of the long night, Christopher.
Oh,
Remember what we said before when we lit the other chat? Remember when I told you?
Yes.
Didn't I say it was gonna be a long night?
Yes,
uh,
and I just got done getting an exorcism done.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Chris,
that's why I said it was gonna be a long night,
you,
just
you
like I said.
you said something about a drawing.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That one that you just showed.
There's a drawing.
Oh my god! Wow! Yikes! John, are you? I know you're still here, but this shit is creeping me out, dude. Oh my god! So much validation. It's like insane. Woo! Wow,
Now, if anybody
dude.
that's watching this show or in the chat room wants to hear a little bit more about that particular murder, go to YouTube, type my name, and also type her name. Her name is Marnie Yang. She,
Okay, why do I get a stabbing? Did she get stabbed?
nope, she used a gun.
No, but I've seen something about a stabbing. Why do
No,
I get a stabbing?
she used a gun. And then
Then
what she did, she bought a bucket from Lowe's and some concrete mix, put the gun in the bucket, put concrete on top of the gun in the bucket, and threw the bucket in a body of water, and they never have found it. She did the perfect crime. The only way they caught her was because she bragged to a friend of hers about doing the murder, and the friend went to the police. The police got her, put a wire on her twice, and Marnie admitted to the crime being recorded twice by her friend, and she gave those recordings to the police, and that's how they convicted her.
then there was a stabbing, but there was someone else. It wasn't her. She heard of a stabbing, but it wasn't her. That was she killed with the gun. But I'm seeing like a knife.
Well, Lord knows what's been going on in jail since she's been there for about 15 years now. On YouTube, it's all explained. My appearance on 2020 is not on there, but my appearance on True Crime is on YouTube. And when I appeared on CNN Headlines, Vengeance is on there. I think the Snapped episode is on there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Snap allowed that to be put on YouTube or not.
Dude, that is trippy, man. That is so much validation. It's like, wow. I'm telling you that the the Mothman, when you show those red eyes, dude, I'm telling you, those are fucking eyes. I mean, there's no way that those could be lights for the lights to be in the alley to be red and at night. There's just no way. I mean, you can try to debunk it. Maybe the reflection, if there was like the street lights, you know how like when it's red, yellow, and green, when it tells you, maybe it kind of reflected off. If there was street lights, but it can't be because it's like in the alley, so that doesn't make sense. Why would there be red dots in a damn alley? Wow. Okay, now that's got me thinking. I mean that I mean you can try to debunk it, but there's just no way. There's absolutely no way. Dude, that is trippy. Oh my god. You know what, Lynn? I remember how I had you in chat, dude. I know with you being in chat with us, people would be tripping. Literally tripping, dude. Because the things that you come up with are just insane.
Well,
And then the things I get from this stuff without knowing any prior knowledge, there's just no way.
I've done a
Yeah,
lot of I've done a lot of weird stuff. Of course,
yeah,
I've
that
been in
makes me.
I'm working on 20 years in the paranormal. I've seen some weird stuff.
Yeah, and I'm starting. And guess what? I'm starting to hear weird stuff since all that stuff I just told you. There's been some weird stuff over here. I'm not joking. You can ask Christopher because
Mm-hmm.
he had real connection with my mom. He was being blocked from talking to my mom.
Until
Uh huh.
tonight.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
it's been just one thing after another. Um,
It
there's
was a
been just.
very draining fight for me.
Yeah, we've been just going through a lot of stuff. Like, cause he wanted to, cause we were like trying to get, he was trying to talk to my mom, and he's like, Chris, I'm having problems with your mom. That's not like your mom. And I said, no. So we had to clear that up and fix that, and then we started. Um, it's been just been just weird, dude. And if people in my
I
family didn't believe in the paranormal, they're witnessing it, Cause
we
I
finally
swear, like,
finished up my end of it tonight.
yeah,
well,
It was
Christopher's had some weird stuff going on. Uh, he
yes,
was he, he was bothered by H. Holmes years ago, and I had to take care of that situation.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, he
That
was
was. Mm-hmm.
part of my dad's group. I think I'm related to the Holmes family.
So I had to take care of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I've helped them, we've helped each other, but this is just like
It
everything, like
got
you
to
said.
the point that my phone was almost injured me. It was that hot.
Wow.
And I
Yeah,
had
we
to,
yeah
Oh, here.
we were doing a video.
it got to a point that this was about ready to blow up.
That's the Allen house in the background,
Yeah,
and that's me.
Wow.
you know what's weird? Is that the same house that
Yeah, the
that night?
Allen house,
What?
the big house.
Hold on, dude. Okay, I'm looking at those trees. Hold on. Hmm. Okay, that's weird. You see where you're standing with the where you're leaning
Uh huh.
more on this side. There's a person behind you. I could see her. I want to say she looked like an adult, but she has like a outfit, and she's like right next to you, maybe about 3 feet from away from you.
Hmm.
I can see like a silhouette. See how that grass is? She's hiding within the. She's using the environment to hide her face. She's on the sidewalk. She's like not even that far from you. I'm looking right at her. I can see her as clear as day. I want to say she's a child, but I could be wrong. But maybe it's because she's short, and
Yeah,
this is a picture.
that's probably little Dell. That's the main spirit in the house.
Yeah, because she's like right next to you. I can see her. I don't know if anybody else sees her, but she's like 3 feet from where you're leaning. She's like one, two, three. Like if you look at the grass, she's using the grass to cover her, like from up here to her neck. Yeah, she's right there, Lynn. She's not that far from you,
Yeah,
dude.
Liddell committed suicide because she was in a love triangle, and
Wow.
her lover refused to leave his wife for her, and she got the news on Christmas Day that she that he could not come. She waited on him all day, and then she got a note on Christmas Day that said he could not come to her Christmas celebration because he could not leave
Wow.
his wife.
That is trippy. I mean that's just to me. I just think it's weird. I mean I don't know, but I just feel like that is very fishy. That's all I gotta say to that, because that's just weird. Very weird.
You notice the
But
cat's
yeah,
looking at something too.
yeah,
The
I know.
cat's
That's what
not
I'm
looking
saying.
at me. It's looking like something's behind me.
Yep, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You're not by yourself in that photo, dude. You're not by yourself.
You see it there? Do you see the same thing in that photo?
Now she moved when you pet the dog.
Cat.
She moved away. Now she's leaning towards that bush. She backed up, dude, in that photo. You know where the dog was? Maybe about a few feet from right here. She was right there. But now they moved. She moved back. Weird how I can see that. That is just so weird. Well,
Here's
now she's there.
that's a different
She,
shot taken, but just a couple of seconds after the other shot.
yeah. I guess she just wanted to be in the photo. But she's using the environment to hide, dude. And I've noticed that some people, if you don't pay attention, they could be right close to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, since one day, like I was like this, and I was like this, and I'm not even kidding. We were in a chat. I don't think Christopher was in, and like I had my phone like this. If you can see the background a little bit, went like this, dude. I wasn't looking because when you're not really in that state of mind because of everything going on with you, I didn't see anything. Well, John was looking at me. You're talking about something, right? And then he said, "Dude," because I was standing up, and then he said, "I said, you see that?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" There was something that went right in front of me and went like just right in front of me. And he's like, "You can see that?" I said, "No, it's meant for you to see it." So that was only one time, and that was not too long ago. But he was like, "Dude, something just passed right in front of you," and I was like, "That is weird, man." Like, and it's happened like more now that as it's getting more like the months are passing by, like the days are becoming like days, months for me.
Liddell
And
made herself known to me. She spoke to me and a tour guide when I was there, and got separated from Gail for about 30, 40 minutes. And I said, I don't know where Gail is. I got to find her in this maze of a house because you see how big it is. I said, I don't even know where she is.
talk to them and say hi.
And the spirit, Liddell left me and the tour guide, went to Gail. Gail said she felt her presence. And I told her, I said, I wonder if Gail's ready to leave. And Liddell came back to me and the tour guide and said, yes, she is.
Wow. I just wanted to see if she'll respond to me. I doubt it, but let's see. I'm gonna try something real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Mom, if you want to talk, can you say hi to Lynn and make it go all the way to red? Because you did that one time when me and John were in chat. Can you make it go to red? He's not gonna hurt you, Mom. We were just talking to you earlier. You should feel fine because Christopher's in on the show with us. Christopher knows Lynn for a long time also. He's not gonna do nothing to you. He's thinking a lot of his energy. Do you want to say hi to Christopher? Because I know you said hi to him earlier.
Hello? Hello, Sylvia.
I know she's probably not wanting to talk. Give it a while. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just ask a direct question. Maybe she don't want to ask. If we do the session on the November the 1st, would you talk to us? Can you just flicker it if if you're too tired? Can you just flicker it, the K2? Or you can just pass right in front of me and just go like this and touch it. Quiet, dude. Very quiet. Maybe somebody that she recognizes. Christopher, try talking to her and see if she will talk to you. Did you hear me, Christopher? See if she'll
I
talk to
heard
you.
something.
I know I heard something too.
How do you feel now since I'm clear?
I know, dude. I know. She probably don't want to talk because she knows she's being monitored because if whoever's watching it can see the show later at night. So if she doesn't show, she's probably shy. But then that's very unusual. But maybe she's not ready.
Christopher,
Yeah.
uh, close your eyes and then speak to her, see if she'll answer.
Close your eyes and see if she'll speak to you like that, Christopher.
Hello, Sylvia. Do you hear me or see me?
Just think of her and think of her speaking to you.
Okay, Lynn, I'm gonna have my eyes closed too. I'm gonna try the channel. If you see it blink, just say yes. Or you say, oh crap, it's blinking. So now we're tapping into it more. Mom, we're fine. I know that you're getting used to this, but can you just make the K2 go off? Then can see you, but we can't because we have our eyes closed. Can you say hi to John? You said hi to John earlier. I don't think she wants to talk, man.
Yeah, I feel tingling of my feet.
You feel her?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to use the K2. That's probably what it is. Mom, are you uncomfortable with this K2?
I'm uncomfortable.
You know that it's okay that you can talk to us. You're safe now.
Nice to hear from you.
I know we want to hear from you. You might want to introduce yourself, man. Maybe she doesn't recognize your voice. I mean, of course she doesn't know you, but then can you talk to her?
Nice
And you
to,
can say that you've known me for a long time. Maybe she needs to hear you say something.
I've known you for a long time, and I fought hard along with other people to allow you to talk to me. It's like I have a lump in my throat. Sorry. Chris will be okay. Who? Who was that?
You hear that? That was weird. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if everybody else heard that.
And you now have a little bit of video audio issues. She's there.
I know. Dude, that was weird. I heard like a little thump. I'm telling you, man, that's what's crazy. Do we hear it, but other people, some people can and others can't. But dude,
That's
there was a
weird.
thump. I know. That's what I'm waiting. Okay, that was weird, Christopher. Your light just flickered behind you, dude.
Yeah, that is weird.
See what
Okay,
happens
I don't know if I'm losing
when you
my mind, but I swear I saw something right behind you, dude.
when you close your eyes like that, you're taking one of your five senses away, and the rest of them become more acute, and it's easier to pick up something that may be trying to make contact with you when you take one of your senses away.
I
I
know, but
noticed
did you
that.
see that, Lynn, when it just flickered like not even for a second, dude? Right behind him.
I was looking away, but I went back to something, drew my attention back to it. That may have been what I saw, but it was just out of the corner of my eye, and it was my left eye that I had cataract surgery in it last month.
There it goes again.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it that time.
Christopher, she's there with you, man. Did you hear me?
yeah.
She's there.
Yes, she is. There's no problem stopping her. Nothing stopping her now.
I don't think she wants this K2 on right now. I'll turn it off. Or I'll give it a couple more minutes. Maybe you
She's
can just
been
talk
through a
to the
lot
K2.
tonight.
Huh?
She's been through a lot tonight, but it's been a real
Yeah,
tough
I know
day.
because we were talking to her earlier. So maybe that's why.
And maybe she got tired.
Okay, I'll turn it off and then maybe she might just come through with the flickering of the lights or something. That was weird, dude.
Oh, on another subject, Chris, take a look at this photo. I
Okay.
want you to pay attention to the photo on the left and the center one.
Okay.
Look at the photo on the left. You see the most famous ghost photo ever taken
Okay.
by a Ghost Research Society, and Dale Kazmarek and Judy Huff actually snapped the photo using infrared film and a 35 millimeter camera. Look at the woman in this photo in the center. You see the dots on the dress and the girl on the left, the ghost,
Yeah,
and look at the dots on the woman's dress in the center photo.
I know. I'm seeing that.
Look at the hairstyle.
Looks the same, dude.
It's the same. The photo in the center is a wedding photo from 1863. Judy Huff took the ghost picture in 1991.
Damn.
And the reason she comes to Bachelor's Grove Cemetery is right there on the right. Her firstborn child that died at 11 months and 4 days old in 1865 is buried in Bachelor's Grove and still there. So that's why she was there.
Oh wow.
Everybody I show that to says that's the same person.
And I saw that, John, when you said the glare on the K2. I did see a glare, so maybe she just flickered it a little.
Okay.
Um, John said that he saw a glare on the K2. It could have been my mom, probably just wanting to talk, but too tired.
John was commenting on the photo I put up.
Yeah. Wow. That is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
and I like that because like when I told you about this museum, dude, that shit just validated everything I said,
yeah,
and I was like,
you said museum, and I threw up the picture of Napoleon in a tub, which is a photo of a wax figure in the old wax museum in New Orleans.
I know, but I guess it was a theater because I said it wrong. But when you told me about those lights, dude, it just creeped me out because you said the lights make it look red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense what I was seeing, but I didn't see the light. I was just looking at the sides
Yeah.
of the building.
That's what was so funny. You said theater, and I threw up the picture of the theater, and then you said, uh, talking about the other photo that I hadn't thrown up, talking about a museum, and I threw up the picture of Napoleon, which was taken in a museum, a wax museum.
That is weird.
It is kind of weird because those are places I investigated. The alleyway, the museum in New Orleans. It's just places I've been.
You know what I'm thinking? I don't know why, but there's this. This was before, like, it was this other group that I was in. I wish I could find that picture, but it's been so long. I can't remember where the Mothman is, but there was this one thing that I kept. See, I had a vision of this, okay, and that was verified. Well, I remember seeing this alley. I had a dream. I was going down this road, where these trees were just going in this secure area. And in the secure area, there was two gates, like they were metal. There was no, you can walk. Like if you had to park, you would have to walk because you weren't allowed to go or out in the woods. And this was a dream. So I go in this, going down this road with all these trees, okay? And I'm like looking around and I'm like, what the hell where am I at? And they said, you know where you're at. And I'm like, no, I don't. I said, yeah, you do. So I go into this building, not this building, but I go further and there's these caves that nobody has never seen. Only people that are very into it can find this place. I go in these caves, no reception, no batteries, no flashlight, nothing works. Everything dies in this. In this cave, there's these old files and wooden barrels that were never touched. And then there's these one little area. I don't know if it was a cabinet or something. It was like an area where they had cabinets and the files were in there. And then this dream, right? So I didn't know where I was. I just remember having this dream.
Did you ever figure out
Okay,
where it was?
I'll tell you in a minute, and then maybe you can look
Okay.
it up.
Okay.
So I'm just in this vision, right, in this caves, and before it had a gate where it said it was classified prohibited from trespassing. All this stuff was classified. This was when, during that time, a little bit before they found when I had this dream, I heard about some bridge that people died. They died of the cold water. At the same time, I had a dream about this cave, and there was this old group that I had a long time ago. This guy named Merrick said, "Dude, you're tripping me the fuck out." He's like, "Why?" Because there's these tunnels that are tagged on the outside, but you can go in, but there is no reception. Once you go into these caves, once you go past certain trees, you go into this cave, you won't get no signal. Your shit will die. You know where this is? What I'm talking about, Lynn? It's in the same damn town where the Mothman is.
Aha.
And these caves were classified government information due to, I guess, the Mothman and other classified information. He sent me this fucking picture and I was about to lose my shit, dude. I dropped the shit out of my phone when I did that. I was like, where the hell did you get that picture from? He said, can't tell you. He found this picture and put it on the screen and said, is this what you saw? I lost my shit, dude. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. He goes, you were there. This area is not even known to even the public. How the hell did you get there? How did you know where to turn when you're out of the city limit? How did you know where to turn? No.
Where was
I
it?
could probably even look for it, but this has been like years ago, dude. Years ago. the hell was that?
I think he's using it, checking something on his phone.
Yeah, I had to check my blood sugar. I was feeling tired.
I mean, I remember looking this up and it just, oh my god, I don't even know how I found this out a long time ago. It
Oh,
tripped me out.
the one other thing, what you're talking about, Mothman's been seen a lot in the Chicago area.
Okay.
There is a place out in the woods that's classified. It's marked off. Do not trespass. Do not come past this line.
Yes.
You go over there when nobody's looking because you can't go in there, and there's not much growing there. But you can stand there, and if you went beneath your feet, start digging, you would find some caves.
Oh my god.
Did you see the movie Oppenheimer?
Sounds
Yes, I
familiar?
have.
Okay. Remember when in the movie he went to Chicago and they showed him a machine that was the first active nuclear power plant ever built there at the University of Chicago. University of Chicago built the first nuclear power plants in a basement of a building, and they called it pile number one and pile number two. Yes, they made several buildings there radioactive. My wife had to stay in one of those buildings, and she's often wondered if she glows in the dark because she was exposed to a little bit of radioactivity staying there, while she attended school. Because the residual, there is a little bit of residual radioactivity in where they had the buildings. They've since torn it down. But pile one and pile two, which is the radioactive waste that's left after a nuclear power plant, is buried outside Chicago in a spot where they put the nuclear waste in barrels and buried it underground.
Yeah, but
The
see,
reason,
that's the thing
the
about
reason
these
they put
tunnels.
the do not trespass signs up is because a Geiger counter will go off if you walk in the woods, in that patch of the woods with it, because you're being exposed to radioactivity from the buried radioactive waste. It's just buried in the middle of the woods outside Chicago.
Wow. Man, if you can find that picture, I don't even know if that's even possible, even on Google. Probably not, because if it's
There's,
classified.
all you see is woods. If somebody took a picture of it.
No, but get this. He showed what it looked. You know how like say you're going under a highway and you see like a ditch or whatever. He
Uh
found
huh.
this picture. He wasn't able to share this with me, and I was like, dude, where did you get that picture from? He couldn't tell me,
Huh.
but
Classified.
I knew when I saw just a picture of it, I was tripping because I was like, there is no way that I could see this, and you had access to this picture, and you can't tell me where you got it. How is that? I mean, like, how can someone get a picture and get something like that, and there's just no way. Like, there's just no way. How did you get that damn picture? Don't know. Now that I'm looking for it, I'm gonna see if I can find it because I'm going through. Because we and him, we used to talk a long time ago now. If I can get this damn picture, I'm gonna share this with you. Oh my god, if I can find it, I'm gonna
But
lose this shit.
talk about photos. How you feel about this one?
Oh, I remember that one. You showed me that one.
There
I
was
remember
nobody.
that photo.
There was nobody in the cemetery but the photographer.
That shit's crazy. Yeah.
You see the woman standing there?
Oh wow, I remember that. Oh my god, I'm starting to get some flashbacks when you do that shit. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. Because I remember there was times where I had like so many. It's insane. But there is some photos that I remember going through, and he was like, dude. And now I'm looking for it, Lynn. Get this, dude.
And you can't find
I can't find it.
it.
I'm looking, and it only goes up to like when we first made chat. But the thing is that you know how like when you're in an old group and you don't talk to them no more, right?
Right.
That shit should be there, and it's not. Why? Don't know, dude. I'm looking at his we're talking, and there's nothing there. So something tells me that when he showed me, he deleted the fucking picture. Either that, or he blocked it to where I can't get access to it, and I can still see the old chats, dude. But I can't find this fucking picture. Why? Why, dude? Why can't I find it? I can see everything else I'm looking at right now, but I cannot find this damn thing of what I'm trying to tell you. Wait, I think I got it. Never
Find it.
mind. I got it. I
All
got it.
right. All right.
Christopher, I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on. This is back in the old days, guys, so you're gonna trip on some shit. Kaylin, I'm gonna send it to you too, so you can keep a memory of this. Okay, it's on your messenger, dude. Bam. Okay, government, you're about to be exposed. You're about to be exposed.
Bunker.
Please, let's not show a picture of Biden exposed.
Then, did you get it?
That's an
I'm
old
still
bunker.
I'm still trying to open Facebook.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to John. I gotta send this to the group. They're gonna be tripping. They're like, dude, you've been hiding shit forever? Yeah. This is like old conversations back in the days, dude, before y'all even knew me. Hold on. This is gonna be something we're gonna have to talk about in chat later. I bet you anything they're gonna have dreams about this shit. Watch. Hold on. Hold on. Putting that in there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, John, I remember that. That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Brittany, you see that? Brittany, do you see that picture?
Yeah, I did. It's a bunker.
Wait till then puts that. It'll be all up on that shit. And that area is classified. There's no way. Yeah, I had, but get this. Before I got that picture, I had a dream that I was there. How did I get there? Knowing that it's government classified? How? How does someone get there when they're restricted? You would think that the government would protect the area from people that astral project or have visions of this location. How did I get to it? Is there something that I haven't figured out yet about myself that I might not be aware of? Could be a past life I'm not even aware of yet as we're talking. What is it? And if you look in the background, this area is very classified. How did I get access to it before he sent me this fucking picture? And if you, I mean, it doesn't show the area, but when you go into that where the background is at, there is a tunnel, and you go in there and nothing works. Your phone won't work. Your flashlight won't work. If you have a K2 meter, it won't work. It will just die. Why? What is the government really hiding behind this? What is it? What is it that they don't want us to know? Even though I was able to get to it,
behind
maybe
steel
something.
behind steel doors and reinforced concrete
Yeah, yeah,
and buried underground except the doorway.
yeah. So then, this is the question: what is on the other side?
Ain't no telling.
Just by looking at that, that looks creepy. I am not joking. It looks like if you're not a person that is in the paranormal, or if you're like scared of the dark, you would never go to a place like that unless you're drawn to this kind of stuff. Don't know. Don't know how I got access, but there must be something that I'm not aware of, and I'm probably gonna look into it maybe after this show because I am even curious about how the hell did I get this? How? I don't know. I don't know. So Christopher, make sure you keep that picture up, dude,
I will. I'm keeping it in my messenger.
so we can do some research later, maybe tomorrow. Have some
Yep.
fun.
Yeah,
This
I'm getting wore out because of all the work that I've been doing.
I know. I know you are.
That's a lot of work. I didn't realize doing a cleansing like that.
John, did you see that picture on the screen, John?
I wonder what
You
my
know, you
sleep
know
will
what's
be
so
like
weird? I
tonight.
just got something else too, Lynn. You know what I just heard?
what?
Even though don't have access to the other side, there was toxic waste that they threw in the fucking water. Why? Something about that location, dude. And just talking about it's making my stomach like in knots.
I'll be right back. I'll take care of something.
Okay, Christopher. If you have to turn your camera off, you can go ahead. That's making me wonder, Lynn. Why, dude? Why?
The government does strange things.
But see, but that's the thing is that you would think that if they had something like that, of buckets or what barrels or whatever, you would think they would clean up their shit and hide it from the public if they, because it could be like an innocent child could be just camping and going by there and then, oh, mommy, look what I found.
Yeah,
Why have that shit where it's people if they pass through there and it's like there's a park nearby and they see that and they have classified information. And you know what's weird? Even though in this dream and when he verified this, I would like to physically go there and see if it's still there. And I bet you either one or two things is gonna happen. I show up and these weird men in black mice show and said, you better turn your ass and go back and turn around and go back where you came from. Because if you come across this gate, we will shoot you. Okay? That's one thing. Two, I go there, I have access to it, I take the files out, and then later on I'm being followed.
mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling, don't even know why, and I'm gonna expose this all over the on this on the show. I want to say that some of the classifieds have something to do with the Mothman that we're not aware of, and there's something about the aliens in that classified information. Hmm. Isn't that just odd how I feel that? And the Mothman, you know what I think? That's another experiment the fucking government is hiding, just like Bigfoot. How we know Bigfoot was an experiment and the guy just went wild and he just turned all fucking hairy.
Mhm.
Something we'll never know.
An experiment that got loose.
Yep, exactly. How do we know that the Mothman was an experiment? He had just happened to be human and in somewhere they said, you know what, let's see if we can make a person have red eyes for a spying experiment. It sounds kind of fishy, but when you really think about it, no one in this earth has red eyes. The only thing that maybe have red eyes, and there's only one animal that has that,
Mm.
it's an owl.
Oh, okay. I know some.
Yeah.
I know some creatures that sometimes early in the morning they've got red eyes, but by noon their hangover is over. You
See,
know,
that's you see what John said.
when you get
You see what he said.
really drunk, you get red eyes.
Do you see that? What he left in the comment is exactly what I just said. Sore. Oh my god.
Uh, well, he's touching on something there. We have mustard gas. You can't destroy it. So it's designed to be shot from a cannon, and the shell burst, so it survives that. So you can't destroy it. If you burn it, you're just going to poison a lot of the air and anybody downwind. So they have to store it. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. There's mustard gas stored like that. The United States had a bunch of it because the Soviet Union made a whole bunch of mustard gas. So to
You know
counter it,
what's weird?
we had to get some too. So they never used it.
You know what's weird is I'm tapping to this. I'm going near that area even though I'm here. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a long time. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. Okay. First thing, I smell gas in the air. Hold on, Lynn. I know you're laughing. Up here, lightheaded. All of a sudden, I just got lightheaded, and I'm not even kidding. There's no reason for me to be lightheaded. I'm at home. No reason at all for me to get lightheaded. And now that I'm tapping into the picture in my head, lightheaded, I smell gas, and then I heard, "Get out." Hold on. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet with you. I know something doesn't want me there, Lane. I can tell you that right now. Something does not want me there. I don't like this. I don't know if anybody's here with me in chat. If you can go with me, if you can connect to me, let me know right in the comments. Oh my god, now my stomach hurts all of a sudden. Okay, this is fucking getting weird now, dude. I'm doing this on live. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I'm doing this. Something about these trees. There has been a spaceship in this area, Lynn. Maybe within 30 feet from it. And whatever's on the other side, when you look back at the picture, there is like I want to say like there's like a tunnel. Okay, guys, y'all can channel just by looking at that picture. There is a tunnel. Oh, dude. There's a tunnel in this. And there's a tunnel on the other side. And then look at this. I'm gonna do this with my hand. I know you can see it. I know you can't see it. You know how you can see half of my face on here? On the other side, there's gate doors. Two old handles. And I can hear the noise as I'm going through it. It's gonna go like that weird, creepy noise. And then hold on, there's more. Underneath that tunnel, there is a stairs. Okay, this is getting fucking weird. Stairs. Sewer, the sewer sign right underneath. There's a passageway underneath the water, but it only goes so far before it hits the water. You make a right, and there's another path. It's connected to under the pipes under the city. Because I'm seeing like pipelines and I'm seeing smoke coming out. So I'm past the bunker. I'm passing now. I'm going to the right, and then go straight. There's a bridge. I'm looking up. There's light going in to the other side. Okay, this is weird, dude. There's tanks on the other end. On the other side. Not that far from this area.
There's what?
There's tanks. There's military equipment underneath. Okay, you know where that picture was? We're going like through that tunnel. There's a secret like way. Then it goes to but it's like they use it as an image. Like how can I put this? It's blended in the bunker, but it's kind of like you can't see because everything's dead as soon as you go in this bunker. So there's like buttons that it look like it's dirt. Okay, so as you go there, there's like a code, and then this is weird. They camouflaged it with mud and dirt. There's doors that go like this, and then it closes. It just goes like with dirt. It's like all covered like camouflage. Then goes to the right, then goes there, and then there's another door. But you have to actually open it and close it if you want to get out of the bunker. But if you don't, there's another hidden path. And you go like an L shape, and then you go on the other side, and there's a tunnel on the other side where there's military. So they can go back and go to that bunker and get all that shit. But you know why they don't want to do it? Because there's toxic waste in that bunker. So if you physically can go there, you need a fucking mask. Dude, I don't know if anybody else is getting lightheaded, but I just got this weird dizziness feeling. Oh my god, I am like,
Well, Julie said this a while ago.
I know. I saw that. So they're all connected to me. And then John says it's an old base.
Right.
See, there he is. I'm lightheaded too. He's, oh my god, dude. I know we're all connected. Oh my god. And then you know what's weird? Then you know how when I said, when I first got there, I heard get out. Something does not want me there, dude. That bunker picture, just looking at that picture, I think by looking at that, you gave everybody a headache. And that's just a picture. And the question to me is, how, dude? How can someone get a headache from a picture? Unless if they're really psychically in tune, they get past that picture and it's like having access to the bunker on the internet. So actually, then just gave us access to it and whoop, we're right in there. That's why everybody's getting lightheaded. But but look at me. I'm the one that had the dream before he even showed me that picture. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find the picture and I looked again and said somebody said, look again. And then all of a sudden the picture just whoop. See, there you go. So that just validates me too, John. There was military. Oh my god, Brittany too. Oh my god, this is fucking wild. Oh my god. Christopher, did you see that picture?
Yeah, I was a bunker.
Did you get a headache?
Felt weird, but no headache, but it just felt weird. I didn't want to really look at it.
Okay, can you describe what you felt?
Like, if you go underground, it's like a hidden area, like a base,
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. As you're feeling this, does it feel like you can't breathe?
like it's stuffy.
Okay, that's all you need to know. Dude, this is so weird. I have a weird fucking feeling that this, what I'm tapping into, man, it's connected to the Mothman and also connected to Bigfoot. Two different beings, but military's involved in this. And you know what's weird? Is there even such thing as a chemical that could do an experiment to where they can just fuck it up and they don't want the people to know? Is there anything chemical that they could do that we're not aware of?
Uh, Not that I'm aware of.
Well, people find out.
Now, if you wanted to dispose of something biological, you use hydrochloric acid.
Then that means that they would have to transmit blood, correct?
Well, that would hydrochloric acid would dissolve everything biological, skin, bones, everything.
Remember, okay, now this is so weird. Why do I get this image in my head? Okay, now I'm tripping even more. Do you remember the Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
Mothman on
Oh my god,
steroids.
I'm tripping even more. Okay, this is so weird. What if Jeepers Creepers was a sign that that's what the Mothman looked like? But he didn't have red eyes. Because I remember this fucking movie, and you know what's so weird? I never liked this movie. I never liked Jeepers Creepers. I could not even stand looking at it. It made me sick. And the first thing I keep hearing, Jeepers Creepers, what about those pretty eyes? I don't know. Now, does anybody remember Jeepers Creepers? Because I didn't like the fucking movie. What about you, Christopher? Do you remember Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah.
I think that's where the Mothman comes into play. So, in other words, the producer was giving us a warning that something was in existence and that was flying. And if you really think about it, if you go back to Jeepers Creepers, look at that movie. What color is he wearing in that movie when he flies and kills? What
Hmm.
color is he wearing? Do you remember, Christopher?
I don't remember at the moment.
He's wearing black. The Mothman is in black. Jeepers
Wow.
Creepers has wings. The Mothman has wings. The Mothman looks human. Jeepers Creepers looks human. Isn't there a connection somewhere?
Yeah.
I think so. Isn't there a connection? Interesting, isn't it, Brittany? Combination. The only thing different is Jeepers Creepers, his eyes were white. The Mothman, his eyes are red. So where does the red come into play?
Blood.
Did not get enough sleep and his eyes turn red? That's just a humor I have to throw in there. Did he not get enough sleep, Lynn? That his eyes just fucking said, okay, I didn't sleep, so my eyes are gonna turn red.
He drank too much. He had a hangover.
He drank too much? Did you just say that?
Yes.
Oh my god! What did he drink? Did he drink Red Bull and his eyes just turned red?
Red Bull with some gin in it or something.
Oh my god! You're bad. Oh my god! Did you really do that? You know what? Is that from Jeepers Creepers?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you can do this. Can you zoom on that, or you can't make it any bigger,
I can't make it any bigger than that.
dude? Okay, I don't know if you can do this. Just do this for us. I want to see some similarities. Can you put Mothman right next to him?
That'll
Or
take a
can you
little
put
bit.
Mothman and then see what the common features could be? I'm curious what you come up with because everything I'm saying is starting to add up. You know what he looked like too? He looked like the one that came on the Fantastic Four. That is creepy looking, man. Just by looking at his face, he's looking creepy. Why do I get a feeling he's trying to look for a Mothman picture? Oh my god! If somebody can send me a picture of Mothman, a real good picture, send it to me, and I'll send it to Lynn so we can see this. Cause now I'm hitting on something. And you know what's crazy? I don't feel lightheaded anymore. Hmm. I wonder why. Hmm. Very, very interesting. Oh wow. Now look at that. Look at the legs, the hands. I could swear it's almost like the same thing. It's just that his wings from the other picture are being folded in half to where you can't see them. I'm telling you, Lynn, this is the same thing. I bet you it's the same damn thing. That's what I said, John. That's exactly what I said. Could it be the same thing? I want to say yes. What do you think, John? Could it be the same thing? What do y'all think, guys? Or do you need to look at the... But think about that. You're right. Maybe on the wings, John, but look at the Jeepers Creepers face picture. There is some similarities. Hmm. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing that with us. I appreciate it. Oh my God, you had to do that. Look at that. Look at the wings. Okay, Lynn, now you're creeping me out, dude. Lynn is trying to. Lynn's always doing this shit to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just can't. I just can't, dude. I just can't. Lynn, it's like you're torturing me. It's like, Chris, look at the wings. What do you think, Christopher? Do they look the same?
Yeah.
What do you see that's different?
Hmm.
Was it the eyes or just...
Eyes. And
But
maybe
what about everything else?
the wings.
Yeah, it's the same damn thing. Same thing.
See, this drawing kind of makes Mothman look more hairy, and that wouldn't really be a moth. Moths have dust on their wings. Uh, Jeepers Creatures has more bat-like wings.
I know, but the structure, it might could be more bat wings. But if you look at the structure of the lines, they almost look identical.
Yeah.
And then think about this. You know what gets me? What in the hell can wings? How can they hold a human body? That's the kicker for me. If I had wings and try to make wings on me, I wouldn't even fly. The only way I can do it is how I would have to have structure on the wings, like wood, and then I would have to maybe um, amplify it to where I would have to put some kind of material so it could flap. It could. I wouldn't have to flap it. It would be just straight like an airplane or like one of those parachute things, and actually get off the mountain and just fly over it without flapping. That's in human form. Now in Mothman form and in the Jeepers Creepers, they flap their wings. That's the only difference. So how can a person hold the body? Oh wow. Man, did you see what John said? We can add the Jersey Devil with those two. Oh my god, dude. Wow. That's creepy. I don't think anyone's gonna be sleeping good tonight now. Thanks to me. My fault. Sorry. Just pray before you go to sleep so you don't see red eyes before you close your eyes. Just saying. And you're battling. He said he's probably drinking too much. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just can't. I just can't. It's hilarious. Wow. But but it does make sense because now I actually want to see Jeepers Creepers, but I just don't like it. And I have to see it during the day. During the nighttime, I don't think so. I'm not watching that shit at night. Hell no. Oh my god, the things I say. What do you think, Lynn, about the Jeepers Creepers and the Mothman? What do you think?
Well, I think the writing for Jeepers Creepers is based on Mothman.
What?
Yeah. Uh, Julie said it right here. I agree with her. The writer of Jeepers Creepers got the idea from Mothman.
Oh my god.
Uh, John, there is one other thing about Alaska. 1/3 of Alaskans want to withdraw Alaska from the Union.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask. This is just curious. I don't know if we can do it. Can somebody look up when they made Jeepers Creepers and maybe we can time the frame? I want to say, without even looking at the internet, let me just take a wild guess. Hmm. I want to say 86. Is when they made the movie. I could be off. Maybe it's in the 70s.
No, it's not that old.
Oh, so then we're looking in the 90s.
Uh, the original Jeepers Creepers was made 2001.
Then why do I get 85 then? Could it be maybe they had one before then, but they didn't bring it to the public? What if there was a black and white and we're just not aware of it?
Don't know.
So you said in 2000 when? 2000 when? What year?
First one came out in 2001.
Well, then every 2001, that would make the perfect timing because they said that the. Okay, well, then if they did that, when did they discover it and the time that they were in? Was it in that same time, in that same year? Because I remember before 2000, before they hit the towers, there was this site, and I'm not even joking. Was all over I mean, not Facebook, but it was all over the internet. Before the Twin Towers fell, I guess a person that was taking photos was the one that was looking at the weather, and they said that they saw this weird thing flying over the city of New York before the 9/11 terrorist attack. So if we're thinking 2011, I want to know. I take that back. It wasn't 2011. It was in 2000 and shit. I don't even forgot what year that shit happened. It's been so long. I keep thinking 2009. So you said August 31st, 2001. So when did they hit the Twin Towers then? Do y'all remember? Is that when they hit the Twin Towers?
Yeah, 2001.
And they made the movie on August 31st. Now, isn't that coincidence? A month later? Oh my god, that is so, oh my god. We're connecting, Lynn. We're connecting the dots because so then they made the movie Jeepers Creepers in that time frame. So they would have had but movies take forever to make. So then they would have had it maybe 2 years before they had it in August, and then maybe later on the Twin Towers hit. But there is a clip that there was some kind of shit over the damn city of New York, and they said that somebody got a picture on the internet, and there was something flying over the city, and then they said that they didn't know what it was. It was not a plane. It was something like a human flying over the city of New York. And then a month later, they hit the damn Twin Towers right after that. Conspiracy theory?
I'm gonna go to bed. I have to get up about 6 in the morning. I'm starting
Now,
to
what did
feel
you say,
sleepy.
Christopher?
What?
What did you say?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, I can't stay up much longer.
Okay, well, I can stay up till maybe 1, and then or try to stay up at 12:45.
I managed to make it this far. I'm proud of
I
myself.
know. Well, I remember um, that I appreciate you coming on with me, though.
I'm glad to be on it. I wanted to try
Yeah,
to see how my energy
I
was since
know.
I got rid of that shit. Sorry.
You're fine. We'll get some sleep, and then we can talk.
Can't wait to see what my dreams bring me.
I know. You know what? I was gonna tell you before you leave. Let us know if you have anything about what we talk about, because I have a weird feeling that we just opened a can of worms.
Could
So
have.
just
Well,
keep a lookout that when you go to bed, make sure you pay attention to your dreams, because I have a feeling that we're gonna get contacted by this. So just keep a lookout and then let us know in the morning, because I probably won't even go to bed anyway. I might be in chat if anybody's awake.
I wish you good luck.
All right, then just keep us updated.
I will if I have a good sleep. I'll be great.
Well,
All right, then,
say,
Christopher. See you later
But
on
it better
today.
be a good one since I don't have any attachments anymore.
Yeah.
say good night, Christopher.
Have a good
Good
night,
night,
Lynn.
Christopher. Thank you for coming on.
No, I said say good night, Christopher.
Right.
No, you're supposed to say good night, Christopher.
Good night, Christopher. Bye.
Good night.
Right.
So that tells me that, see, John said that they said that the Mothman was flying over the buildings.
You know something that kind of relates to me about
What?
this whole story you're talking about. You don't know when Gail and I got married. We got married November 10th, 2001.
What?
Like in one day being on the 2 month anniversary of 9/11. They just when we got married, they just cranked the planes back up so you could fly around, and the maid of honor had to fly in from San Diego, and my best man had to fly in from Dallas. And remember, we were in Chicago,
Wow.
so they had to deal with all that extra security they were just experimenting with and slapped in place just quickly when they cranked the planes back up after 9/11.
So then you're telling me that you guys flew right after that, right?
My best man and the maid of honor flew right after that.
So then that was 2 months later, correct?
Right. And from the records they got about 9/11, Chicago was on the list to get hit. They wanted to hit not only the Trade Center in New York, they also wanted to hit, of course, Washington with the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania. But they could not find enough people willing to commit suicide to take over 2 flights at Midway Airport in Chicago and take out, as Kiwi here, the Sears Tower and the John Hancock Building.
Wow.
My wife Gail was working literally in the shadow of the John Hancock Building. She was working at Northwestern University downtown Chicago branch. She worked on the 7th floor, and the building was right across the street from John Hancock Building.
Oh my goodness.
Had they found enough people to commit suicide and fly into the John Hancock Building, she would have been killed before we got married because the building would have literally fell on top of her.
Oh my god, dude! That gave me the creeps right when you said that.
They had to Northwestern when they saw what was going on after the second tower was hit, they evacuated downtown Chicago. So she had to zip out of the building and go home a back way and pick up her mother from where she worked and come home. Because Chicago shut down. They shut down most of the businesses. And almost everything in downtown Chicago got out. Because they were wondering
Hold
if
on, I'm starting to
the
get.
next
You
wave.
know what, man? I'm starting to get a weird feeling, dude. Hold on. I need to write this down. My eyes are wanting to water for some reason. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my mind set up, dude. I'm actually wanting to cry for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, you said when they hit the Twin Towers, it was 2001, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just calculate this shit. Okay, and then we're in what? 2024.
Right.
24. Dude, I can't fucking see. So then we have to. Because I was just thinking. Because I know you said 2001. And then they had a theory that 2012 was going to end. But it didn't happen in 2001. I don't know why, but because I was something just I just got chills, and it's not. I think it was about the marriage you said,
Uh-huh.
but then in my head I was calculating, and then get this, dude, something is fucking with me. You wanna know why?
What was that?
Because I was about to calculate 2001 with something, and guess what? I went blank. I was gonna add something, and I forgot what the fuck I was gonna just do. So that tells me whatever I was gonna calculate, that something is coming. And right when I was about to say hold on, it just went whoop. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Yeah, I was actually asleep when on 9/11. I was working late night at my job. I didn't get off till about midnight or 1. And I came home. I had me a couple of 32-ounce beers. Only drank 2 beers. Of course, they were 32 ounces apiece. Went to sleep, and the wife and the future wife at that point went to work, and they were building a deck on a neighbor's house, and I noticed that they were not listening to music like they usually did during their construction. It took them several days to build the deck, double deck. And I remember the TV
I don't
was
even know
on,
why I'm
and
making. Well, this
and
is not making sense. I'll go ahead and.
and they had the TV on, and yeah, I was one of them wanting to sleep. They just had the TV on and paying attention to it. I woke up, and what I heard the voice say was, "The Twin Towers are gone." That they said after the second building fell.
This is
And
fucking
that's how I woke
weird.
up. And the first thing that hit my mind was that, well, Bin Laden said he wanted to knock those 2 buildings down, and now he's done it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. And they made another. They made another skyscraper.
Yeah, they made a new World Trade Center building. Just put it in one building. Much prettier building than those square things they had as the original towers.
Okay, you know what's weird? Why am I writing this down? But I'm trying because my math is not all that good. I put 2011, and if you do it like in numbers, like if you're adding 2011, 2 plus 1 is 3. Wait, yeah, if you do 2011, you'll be without the other 1. I think I'm doing it wrong though. 2011, 2, and then the 1 makes it a 3. And then if you add 2 with the last number, that's another 3. Wait, 33. So, I don't know how I'm coming up with this. This is weird. This is blowing my mind. I don't know if I'm supposed to subtract, but for some reason, I keep seeing 2033. Why am I seeing that shit in my head? Am I supposed to subtract or did... Hold on. And then I was thinking about 911. I was thinking with numerology, so that's a 10, 11. So that would be 2011. So that would be 1, 2. That would be 2 plus 1 would be 3. Then it would be 4. So then it would be 2014. That would be 2005. 15 would be 5. 6 would be 2016. And then 2016 you would add that 6. Would be 2001. Okay, why am I fucking doing that? Hold on, this is fucking... Something is trying to throw me off. Dude, I'm tripping. Something is... Okay, that is weird, John, that you just put that on the screen. Did you see what he just put? That the Mayan calendar ended in 2012?
Yeah.
I must be catching on to something. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Because I remember when they said that when they made the movie 2012, everybody thought that that was the end of time.
If we're not careful, time's going to end in 27.
You know what's funny? With the 2011, there's something about that. I haven't figured it out because I'm trying to get it through the numbers by itself. Dude, this must be some kind of numerology that I'm picking up on. Oh my god. John, no. You're joking, John. John, please tell me you're fucking joking, dude. John, you're starting to scare me because then that just validates what I just added. Dude, I'm tripping now. No, John's starting to scare me. When I added, I don't even know how I did it. When I added like the numbers separate, didn't I say 2033? Didn't I just say that? John just sent me a link that's when the world was going to end, 2033. But then that means 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 12. That's in 7 years from now. So that would be a 12. 1 plus 2 is a 3. That means that they're going to hit a communication building. Oh my god, why did I just fucking say that? Then they're going to hit a communication building. What building would be a perfect hit for a terrace? I think now, dude. What would be a good building to just shut us down? Is there like a telemarketer building that they can go through a switchboard? Len, did you hear me?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I can't think of one.
Oh my god, dude.
What you do know that China has said, oh, the power grid definitely go down. Uh, China has said they want to invade Taiwan, and at first they said 25, but then their military told Xi that his military would not be ready to hit Taiwan at 25. So then he put it off to 27. And 27, there's a possibility we're going to be fighting China in Taiwan. We're going to be fighting North Korea in South Korea. And we're going to be fighting Iran in the Middle East. And we will be fighting Russia in Poland.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. So we would be fighting Russia. Is that what you just said?
Russia and China and North Korea and Iran at the same time.
Okay, that's just fucking me up. Hold on. If that is the case, oh my god, this is a trap, dude. There's something in between from now till then.
What Kiwi just put in there was also one of those
And
weird coincidences.
yeah, and you know what's really getting me? Russia's fighting with Ukraine, and we're backing up Ukraine. Why do I get that feeling that's gonna backfire on us?
Uh, because the House of Representatives is refusing to send Ukraine more money. So Russia is starting to win the war. And Putin has said that if he gets Ukraine, he's going to want 2 or 3 other countries to go with it, which includes Poland. If he sets a boot into Poland, which is an ally of ours, according to Article 5 and the bylaws of the NATO Charter, we have to declare war on Russia.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. But weren't we allies with Russia? Because we were back then we were close with Russia, but not anymore because now we're backing up Ukraine, correct?
Right. We haven't been
Oh my
friends with
god,
Russia.
dude.
We were a little bit before Putin got to power, but we're not friendly with Putin at all.
You know what's funny? Oh my god, now it's starting to scare me because I remember this, and because I'm not into politics, but I remember they were trying this, and it was exposed. Oh my god, dude! Now you're starting to scare me because I'm getting like images, and I'm seeing like my hair sticking up, my back of my hair sticking up, and everything's starting to connect, and it's making me want to cry because there was. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make me cry. Hold on, dude. This is getting me good because it's kind of like we're fighting for Ukraine to protect them, and then all this stuff is going on, and I have a feeling they did this on the news that Russia or one country was trying to hit a missile to see how far this fucking missile will go, how far this missile will go, and it went up in the air, and they told Biden this shit that it went all the way. I don't know how far, but then they kind of just let it hit the ocean, and it did go far to where they were going to hit. Okay, but then instead of hitting what they wanted to hit, they just wanted to do an experiment with a chemical missile, and they went as far as closest to what they were going to hit. But what they did is deactivate it and boom, right into the ocean. So that's telling me that 2033 is the estimate time. So they're coming for us sooner than what we think. And then get this. Now this is gonna blow me fucking out of my mind. Get this. Oh my god, John. I'm done, dude. I am so done. Wow.
One thing I want to say to John, he said could have ended. He meant to say homelessness 5 times over, but most of the money we've given Ukraine comes back to American companies because a lot of it had to be spent on artillery shells. The artillery shells are made in the United States. A lot of the
Oh
money
my
we
god.
gave
Now
Ukraine
it's just fucking me up, dude.
came
This is
right
really
back.
messing me up.
In fact, it never went to Ukraine because it was paid to American companies, which are making the shells for the cannons we gave them.
You know what's so weird, Lynn, as you're telling him this? Dude, I'm getting chills all over my body, dude. Me and John were talking about this and we made a joke about it. Oh my god, dude. Woo! This is a slap in the face right about now. Do you remember
By the way, you know
that?
we've uh,
Do you remember when they had those satellites? They didn't know what those satellites were. And it went over military bases. They didn't know
yeah,
where the fuck those. Supposedly they thought it was like a balloon at
right.
first. Okay? It went over and they let it go at first. That when they hit it, they let it slide in their eyes, whatever. We don't fucking care. They didn't do they just said, oh well just they're not doing anything. And I don't remember what they did. I wanna say that our military was surrounding it, whatever. They just let it go. And then the second one, the first one, they they oh no, I remember what they did. We told them we're not threatened by it. It's not UFO. Blah blah blah. They let the fucking shit go. Second one, we shot it down.
Right. They
It
crossed
was
the
all over
country.
the
We
ocean.
shot it down over the Atlantic.
Yes. But before it went there, it went over Montana, which is a Yellowstone area, which it goes back to this.
Right.
We
Oh.
allowed them to fucking see all our military bases and fucking missed it. We could have shot the first one down and they missed.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they miss?
Don't know.
They missed. So what I'm getting is that military shit was a diversion. And
Well,
they
you know,
allowed it.
I forget what state it was. It was, but they had to pass a law where China could not buy land in that state because they'd bought a whole bunch of land next to a military base and didn't put
What?
anything there. Yeah.
So you're telling me that they were scanning the area for something. They were looking for something. And
Yeah,
you know what I feel?
they were spying on the base.
Exactly. Exactly. But not only that, Lynn, they got what they wanted. I can't figure out what it is because they're not telling me, but they got what they fucking wanted. After they got what we wanted, we shot them down. And they said, well, we don't know if it's Russia, but they said the first thing was China, supposedly. But how did we not know that we just shot fucking Russia? They retaliated. And I remember that the Russian president met with the Chinese Rush president and they shake hands because I remember seeing that. So what you're saying is legit because they made an agreement and they said, well, hope that the China and the Russian didn't make an agreement. And according to what our security service said, they didn't make an agreement. But you know what I think? They did. And it goes to what your theory is. We're gonna fight Russia after all the shit that we did for Ukraine. We're not gonna have enough ammunition to fight them back because for some reason or another, hope they got them wrong on this one. That Ukraine later on, when they supposedly Russia wins the war, they're gonna say you guys didn't help us enough, so they're gonna turn back on them and they're gonna go retaliate and have Russia, China, and Ukraine and turn on us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm feeling that, but that's what's gonna backfire.
Well, something Putin said several years ago. He said, uh, Russia without Ukraine is a country. Russia with Ukraine is an empire. He's wanting to be a czar. He wants to be the next czar of Russia. Now, Russia is not, they don't have an official communist party. Putin is acting less like a communist because they do have a stock market over there. He's acting more like he wants to be king, a czar, the leader, the sole leader of Russia, the royal family. China is not pure communism because, again, they have a stock market and they have publicly owned companies and privately owned companies, something you don't have in pure communism. The only pure communist country on the whole planet, because even Cuba has some capitalism going on, is North Korea.
Wow.
That's the only pure communist country. And how's that working
That's
out
it.
for them?
That is blowing my mind now that we Me and John and everybody in the group, we made a joke about them fucking missing. You know what I think? They missed on purpose. They missed on purpose. Why? We don't know, but I'm being told we are about to find out. We are about to find out.
Yeah, well, when all goes down in a couple of years, that's why this presidential election is one of the most important presidential elections, because this president will go in for 4 years. I don't care who it is, when they get elected this November, they go in for 4 years. There's going to be a world war during that 4 years. So whoever's elected as the president, we're stuck with for a world war.
So then you're telling me, and you know what's so weird, and they haven't discussed it, but you know what I keep thinking? Not only are we going to go to war, but they're going to try to target something else again.
What
But
again?
but this is the kicker, Lynn. You know what's weird, dude? I'm being told that we have Russia people already in the United States, and they're not telling us.
No,
Why am I getting that shit?
because we've had Russians over here spying on us for the last 50 years.
What?
You remember, again, if you saw the movie Oppenheimer was investigated by the government because Russia, without having a big nuclear program, had a nuclear bomb that they tested 2 or 3 years after we blew up Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Suddenly, Russia comes up with a bomb. At Potsdam, when Truman was told we had tested the atomic bomb and it works, he said, "We have a weapon that's going to end the war." Truman told Russia and Great Britain that. The ruler of Russia, Stalin, had no comment. Just sat there, not a surprised look on his face. Churchill almost swallowed his cigar. But Stalin had no reaction because he knew before Truman did that the atomic bomb test had worked, because they had spies back then in 1945.
Dude,
In the Manhattan
you know what?
Project, which was the project where the nuclear bomb was developed, they had spies in the Manhattan Project and knew all along, step by step, how to build a nuclear bomb.
You know what's crazy? Remember how we were going about this and how everything just changed? What we talked about? There is other bunkers, and we're not aware of it. And you know that one right there? Even though John says there's no military base, there's another one that we're not aware of, and it looks just like that. And I'm being told it's in another state, Lynn, and they have all the secret weapons. And guess what? Our own military does not have access to this bunker. The people that you say that are Russian people, spies,
Mm-hmm.
they have access to this bunker. In our own fucking country. How the hell would that come up in the top of my head? I don't know.
Well, there's not going. If you have a nuclear war, there's no place safe. In fact, I'm safer than probably anybody in the chat room.
What?
I live in the Mississippi River Valley. I have a creek, a lake, and a bayou within walking distance. There's a small stream behind me about 100 yards, and another one about 150 yards in front of where I'm sitting right now. In other words, if I got to go get some water, I can go get some water. All I got to do is pick up a couple of buckets and walk 100 or 150 yards, and I can get water. Or I can go to Cane Creek itself, the creek, which is a brisk running creek. The bayou is the longest in the world, and it's wide enough that they cleaned it out to run small boats up and down. Used to run steamships up and down that bayou.
Oh wow.
All in Star City, and we get Star City water here where I am, although I'm outside the city. The
Dude, that
water
is
is
trippy.
the water is pumped up from a super deep well, which means that water cannot really be contaminated, but it's very hard to contaminate the water. So water I have. So as long as when they destroy Dallas, as long as the wind, and it usually does, blows slightly to the north and blows the radiation to Little Rock instead of here, I may be quite safe just where I'm sitting.
That is crazy, dude.
There's a lot of underground water.
See, that's the thing is that I think with with your over here we probably have undergrounds, but they're not gonna tell us. They're not gonna fucking tell us because I know
You
there's
got
a lot of parts that are connected, but
you got a big
it's
lake
funny
in
how we
Tennessee.
change the subject because I do believe that there's bunkers that we're not aware of.
Of course, there's a big lake
So
under a mountain in Tennessee. That'd be a good place to go too. Got a big lake, plenty of water, and you're protected by a mountain on top of you.
that is so creepy, man.
Basically, it's
You
a
know what
big
I?
cave about 3/4 filled with water.
You know what I think? I think tonight was amazing because I think you know how you said every 4 years is leap year.
Yeah. It's
Is
now.
that coincidence too? I don't think
It,
so. I don't believe that me being on
it,
the show is coincidence. There's a
it,
reason.
it's now March 1st here in the Central Time because it's 1 o'clock. But when we started the show 3 hours ago, it was February 29th.
This is insane. I have this weird feeling that people are gonna want to talk to me in chat, like my friends. Oh my god, because I know everybody's probably getting sleepy, but I have a feeling we're gonna go to bed. Now the question then I gotta ask, because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, because I'm getting. No, I don't want to overdo it, because you know how I know you say I can go on as long as I want. Um, before I do this, I got a question for you. If you say no, it's
I'm
fine. If you
already
say,
married.
oh my god, no, Lynn, I'm not flirting with you, okay? I'm not flirting with you. Oh my god, oh my god. That sounds so gay. Just saying.
Don't let the long hair fool you.
Oh my god, I can't with Lynn. He's something else. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What I was about to say before he said about you're married is I know you did the last time. How did you feel about the chat that I added you the last time? Were you comfortable? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you learn something? Were you too busy to get on there? You know, there's a reason why I'm asking you. I just want to know your feedback on that.
Well, when are you talking about?
The chat room that I added you to a long time ago.
Oh, uh, I'm a busy person, and I don't sit behind the computer all day.
I know you don't, and
I've
I get that.
I,
I mean,
I I've got 4 acres here to manage, and I'm building
John, John,
I'm building
putting his
bookshelves
finger.
for the inside of the house and doing some repairs to the outside of the house. I'm a busy person. Plus, I've got to clear some of the property.
Okay. Well then, well, no, I just thought that maybe one time we can talk, but I know that you're busy, and I would love for you to be on, but I know you're busy. Oh my God, John. Oh my God, you just. Oh my God.
Are we
And
talking Willie? We talking Willie Nelson here? Is this some pot flying around?
no, it's just some friend. That it's a long story. I gotta tell you later because we're on live. Oh my God, I just can't. This is so fucking hilarious. And then you said, "Don't let the long hair fool you." Oh my God. You know what? My mom would be laughing at you because you make me laugh. It's just oh my God. I just can't. Oh my God, Mom, you bring me some crazy friends, but thank you anyway. Oh my God. Oh, shit. I this is the last for the night. Oh my God. Nah, but I would stay on for a little bit longer, but I don't want to do it because I know I'll probably get tired because I'm using a lot of energy with everything I picked up. And I do feel that sometime or another, everything I said, including this word that you just said, it's gonna connect from the bunkers to finding out about the Mothman, connected to the Jeepers Creepers. It's gonna connect. I don't know why, but I feel like it's gonna connect somehow before all this war comes. Because the Mothman is, most people would think that it's kind of like an angel or a guardian that's gonna show us what's about to happen, and he always shows up when a major disaster happens. Nothing has been on the news lately, not in the paranormal yet. So basically, the Mothman has been kind of like on the down low.
Okay, you know who this is, right?
Yes. Oh my God. You're bad, Lynn. You're bad. Oh my God. No, but I would love to stay. And I was gonna ask you, can we schedule for the first before anybody else, or is it a long time from now?
Uh, I won't have a show anyway. So if you want to be on, just let me know in October.
So then,
Because
when will I need to let you know?
whenever you want to, whenever it gets closer.
Because you know what? Um, I do want to talk to my mom, and I want to see if she comes through, and we'll probably see if we can get this thing with John or whoever wants to come on. Maybe we can figure out how to get it while we can practice or whatever. Um, I do want to see
See,
like when.
he, here's All Saints Day.
Yeah, because I do feel like I do
That's
want
what
to
just
talk to her,
and
and I just hope that you don't have anybody booked for that day.
yeah,
But I'll probably hit you up probably in September. I mean, I always hit you up anyway, even before now, from here to now. Um, but I would like to schedule for us to be on again. Um,
yeah, sure.
and before we do,
You
does
recognize that
your
photo?
yes, I saw it. Oh my God, that is such. You know what? Can you use that photo for the Day of the Dead?
Yeah, good.
Okay, what if? Oh no, that's too personal. Never mind. I don't even know if I can do that. I mean, I can, but then people are gonna be like, "What is the show gonna be about?" So I'm just gonna let it be a surprise. But you use that picture for the day, and then I'll send you personal pictures. I have to look for good ones, by the way, and then we can schedule that. I don't know why I have this weird feeling that my phone's about to ring after I get off, but I would love for you to join the chat, but I know you're busy. But maybe we can schedule one on one, and then maybe I can just add you in one group when you're not busy, and then we can introduce you. Once I get you talking, then what I'll do that day is we'll talk all whenever, as long as we can talk to you. And then what I'm gonna do is remove you from the group so it won't ever notify you or it won't ring you late at night.
Okay.
But it'll just be a one-time thing. But I'll let you know ahead of time when you're not busy, we can do this, and then we can go from there. Because I have a feeling that people want to get to talk to you, and you do have a lot of knowledge that you can add to the group that one day. Because maybe by that time when we do have you in group, I want to say that we're probably either gonna be at war when we talk and we add you, or some disaster is gonna happen when we add you to group. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I have a feeling that we're gonna add you when shit's about to hit the fan,
Uh,
so to speak.
by the way, you do know shit hit the fan in Gaza just a day or so ago, don't you?
No, I didn't know anything about that.
You know, there's a war going on over there. Israel's
Where is this? Is this where Jesus was born?
right. Israel declared war on Hamas, and they've been flattening Palestine, the Palestinians. American-made weaponry that we've sent them using money. And they said they could not conduct the war without our money, which is provided by the taxpayers of the U.S. And they had worldwide, they had a shipment of food going into for the Palestinians. They gathered around the trucks and they were kind of panicking. You know, food around hungry people, people are going to panic. The Israel army opened up. John knows what I'm talking about. Opened up with automatic weapons on an unarmed crowd around the food trucks.
Oh wow!
I
So
think that
I'm gonna ask you, Lynn.
they
Oh,
probably
go ahead.
killed maybe up to 100 people. Just a
Wow.
massacre.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. When would you be more or less available, or do I have to catch you in the unexpected
I
when you can be?
I I don't have a set schedule. I don't even have a set sleep schedule.
Okay.
So
Well, then what I'll do is,
it's hard to say when I'll be available. And I hate to say I'm available, and it turns out that I'm not.
okay. Well, then we can probably go day by day.
I don't have a job, so I say. Because remember, I'm retired. I'm sitting here, with my
Okay.
feet propped up. I got my retirement money yesterday, so I'm
Okay.
just sitting here with feet propped up, not working. My wife got disability because she had back surgery. Okay, John said, why would they fire on hungry people? Israel's excuse is that they had stopped the trucks and were looting the 4 trucks.
Wow,
That's their excuse.
that is crazy.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I think it's full of shit, but I do feel that there is. I think there's a lot more, and I think
Oh
I had,
yeah, we're
and I
gonna
was
be
gonna
finding
tell
out a
you,
lot more about this.
and I was gonna tell you. I don't know, Lyndon. I don't know how. I know that this is, the platform that you're on, because everybody else has their own show on the same network. I need to ask you something before we leave. before I leave. How much is it a guarantee that this shit will not be deleted tomorrow? Because we've been talking about a lot of classified shit.
Uh, this goes to StreamYard. I've they don't they don't delete much of anything or complain about anything unless it's copyrighted material.
Okay.
I have not
Okay.
really put up any copyright. Well, the photo I did of Marnie has got a copyright on it, but it's my copyright. So I've not really shown any copyrighted material, and that's the only thing they would complain about.
Okay.
Facebook, if it's copyrighted material, will delete the part. The music that they don't pay, there's about 3 or 4 countries that Facebook goes to where they don't give the country money to play music. But there's about 4 or 5 countries around the world that when the intro music I played or the organ music would not be played. They mute the music. Those countries, they can hear it when we're talking. That's fine, but when the music's playing, they mute it. YouTube is also bad about copyrighted material, but again, I didn't show any. But I do have adult settings on my YouTube channel.
You know what? I was gonna say, like, when you
You're
can you send me the YouTube
supposed to
link
see.
after? Because I know you can't send it to me now, but so I can put it in my folder on the phone.
Well, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, just type in my name.
Okay, then I can do that.
I have a
And
check
I don't know
mark.
who's still awake because I
I
know everybody's probably getting sleepy, and
uh,
I
I
don't want
got
to
a check
overdo
mark
it.
from YouTube where I
Who's
checked it
still
off,
awake, guys?
so
Anybody still
they can.
awake?
Yeah, they do that on OBS and mute the music and copyright it. Facebook mutes the music because they did not uh, because those countries they don't have permission to play music, copyrighted or no. I throw 2 things up with mine because you see this what I open the show with. Because the rock music that I play at the start of the show is provided by StreamYard. StreamYard itself owns the copyright to that music.
Oh
And
wow!
on the organ music, take us out right quick. Owns copyright to that organ music and some of the other stuff I play. Uh, but I also got the copyright owner. I sent him some money so I could download the music.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I had a good time. I mean, I would stay on, but I don't want to get tired, and then I need to get up in the morning. But thanks, Lynn, for having me on, and then I'll keep you updated, and then I'll keep you updated on validation on all this shit that I said, because I'm gonna be up for a while. I need to unwind. I'm processing everything you just said, and it just,
Chris,
yeah.
why are you telling me you're going to be up for a while? You're supposed to tell your girlfriend you're going to be up for a while.
What girlfriend? Don't even go there, Lynn. Don't even go there. Oh my God. You're just bad. You're just picking on me. Oh
Julie
my
Ripley gonna
God.
be awake.
See, you know, never mind. I can't say nothing with you. I just can't. First you said, don't let the hair fool you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I just can't. I just can't.
Hey, just
But
because my
thanks.
ponytail goes down 3/4 the length of my back,
Okay.
I haven't cut my hair woo, since I left. I got it cut about 2 or 3 years before I left Chicago. So I,
Oh,
I haven't
but
I haven't had a haircut in 10 years.
yeah. No, but we got a lot to talk about. Maybe I'll message you. Keep that picture of the bunker, and then we'll talk later. And then I'll hit you up tomorrow,
All
and
right,
then I'll follow you
yeah, this,
on YouTube. And thanks
on
for having
YouTube,
me on.
on,
Huh?
on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe.
Okay.
And that's actually the best way to view the show. You get a little bit better audio and video on YouTube than you do Facebook.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, you, Lynn, for having me on as always. But
Thanks for being on.
we always spread knowledge to everyone. So everybody else, love you guys. I'll see you in chat.
And
And
thanks.
yes, Len, I don't have a girlfriend, so don't
Okay.
go there. I don't need to report to anybody yet.
Ah,
Not yet, I think.
just remember the old '60s song. If
What?
you're not, just remember the old '60s song. If you can't love, if you're not with the one you love the one you're with.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, they're not talking about loving somebody. They're talking about sex. If you can't have sex with the one you love, have sex with the one you're with. This was '60s
Oh my
song.
god!
It was free drugs, free sex.
Oh my god! I can't. I just can't with you, Len. Okay, then I'll talk to you later. Hot dog! Oh my god! Okay, thank you, Len, for having me on. Talk to you later.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, thanks to everybody who showed up in the chat tonight. Y'all made the show. So appreciate everybody showing up tonight. And if you're watching on YouTube, just like, share, subscribe. And if you're not a member, or if you're not a follower, or just look up my name, Lynn Dorman. It will lead you right to my YouTube channel. So, good night, Chris. All right. That's going to be it for the show tonight. We have gone 3 hours 20. 3 hours 20 and 26 seconds and counting. I got the clock right here in front of me. So we are going to bid everybody a nice farewell and go ahead and end the show. Appreciate everybody showing up. Who have I got next week? I don't remember. Next week. Oh, Jen Jacob. He had to cancel on me because he got sidetracked. And tonight, next week is her makeup date. So should have Jen Jacobs next week. Should be an interesting show with her. So until then, of course, unless I do a Tuesday show, do an Echo Box session. We'll see y'all next time at the next paranormal location. Right here on Southern Fried Paranormal. Bones, play the outro.
Thanks for watching our show. Be sure to tune in to next week as once again we journey way down south into Bayou Country for another heaping portion of Southern Fried Paranormal with Lynn Dorman and Bones. Make sure to like, share, and follow. Y'all come back now. You hear?